baby. Well, I was gonna start since ads are done, but if you guys are just gonna throw Pokeballs at me, maybe I'll reconsider. Maybe I'll reconsider, huh? Huh? You think you're tough? Yo, okay, wait. Let's not be too hasty here, chat. Let's not be too hasty. Alright, one sec. We're going live. Wham. Wow, look at it loading. Crazy. Hello. Hi, guys. Wait, what day? Wednesday? It's Wednesday, right? Am I tripping? It's Wednesday? It's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I hope everybody's doing shame. Thank you for the resub. Hello, it's wonderful to see you again. I had to say hi to everybody. Okay. We have so many people to say hello to. Wait, ads aren't over yet. Wait, are ads still going? Wait, I don't know how to read. I don't think ads are done. We're a little bit out of practice, so my bad. I think it says ads are over now, so hopefully everybody's back. I started a little fast, I'm sorry. Though stream delay means by the time you guys hear me, they'll already be done anyway. So actually, this probably maps out just fine. This probably maps out a-okay, I think. I don't know, I'm not a doctor. I'm not anything. I don't know what I'm saying. I missed you guys. It's been a while. I'm really excited to be back. Let me say hello to everybody because I missed you guys and I want to give proper greetings. I think Sui was here first today, so hello Sui even if you're not here now. Hi to Green, hi to Cece, hi to Midnight, hi to Gabata, hello to Flame. Hang on, am I faking? Blanking? Dope. Hang on, I remember. Hello to Star, hello to Kimono, hello to Kimmy, good morning. I think for you it's Thursday, but for me it's Wednesday because it's night and not morning for me. I said hi to Cece, right? Am I tripping? Hello to Dipshitiot. I still feel like I'm insulting you whenever I say that. Hello Dipshitiot. Hello. Hi Cass. Hi Kitty. I'm not a furry, but it's nice to see you. Hi Shame. Thank you again for the resub. I appreciate it. Hello to Dalv. Hello to Cos. Hello to Germa. Hi! Hi, VZ! Hello! Jinx, do I get an ASMR segment this stream? Yeah.
Occasional fussy baby tendencies, but most definitely a
fussy baby. Hi, Sai! Welcome in! Guys, so you guys may not know this. Sai, I finally got back the art of Sai and I from our Spookathon incentive where everybody who gifted enough got special art with Jinx. We got the sheet back today. It was after I posted today on YouTube, so maybe I'll share the art tomorrow's on Twitter and YouTube, if I remember. I probably will. I was excited about sharing the art. I'm really excited about it. I think it came out cute. I'm like, yay, I got art! I came back today, and I was like, I finally don't have to work late, and I got special art. I'm very excited. I've been waiting for it for like weeks. I kept checking BGen every day, even while working late, and I was like, surely they'll be done with the finished rendered version soon. It was like due today, so I was like, they usually deliver early. Maybe it'll be here. I kept refreshing it. I was like, please art. But hi Sai, hi Kashua, hello. Takyo's here. Hello Takyo. It was nice to see you. Hi. I hope you have good stuff. But yeah. Okay. I think. Wait, did I agree? Wait, Bear's here too. Also, hi. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. Wah! Thanks on the YouTube community. You shared my YouTube. Oh, you shared your food on there. I'll have to go check it out. I haven't kept up with everything. I'm doing my bestesses, but we've been crazy busy IRL. For me, since I know we had a question from Kimmy, it's 7:09 in the evening where I'm at. 7:09 p.m. Crab, welcome in. It's nice to see you. Happy Wednesday. I was gonna say, yo, John Kraft Mac and Cheese, the John himself, welcome in. Hello, John. I'm happy to see you. Hi. Okay, time to treat yourself to 20 inches of mac and cheese. 20 inches, but what's the diameter? Is that the diameter? Like how deep? How much? What is the volume of that much mac and cheese? is that like 20 square inches of mac and cheese? Is that how this works? Soshi, welcome in. Hi. No, thank you for throwing all the balls, but it's nice. It's nice. Wait, you only threw one. Kumo threw 100. VZ had 100 stream streak. Okay, I know VZ's been asking for ASMR. I'm gonna give you guys a spoiler. Wah! They give me the 5 stream streak, John, by the way. So I told you guys last week. Meow? Was that me? I have a redeem? Okay, hang on. Just hang on just for Soshi, I guess. Meow, meow, meow. 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 Okay. Okay. I'm still figuring out the new mic placement. Okay, guys, so last stream we had just before work picked up and I wasn't able to stream for like, God, it was almost a week now. We had tried out the brand new microphone. Sadly, since we haven't streamed since then, I'm still feeling not the best place to put it for audio quality and not breaking my face tracking. Wait, I said hi to you, Kumo! What the hell? I did. I said hi to Kumo. I'm being attacked. I'm being unjustly attacked. I said hello. Dobby fan, welcome in! Wait. Master has given us a sock. Dobby is free! Sorry, I don't even know if it's spelled that way in the book. How do they spell Dobby? Is it always an I-E or is it a Y? I actually don't even know. Meow? Spelling's not important. Yum, yum, yum. Spelling's not important. We don't have to know how to spell. Thank you for the treat! Thank you, Bear! Hello! I will say, while I was away, the pretzel packs I was gifted on Throne arrived, so I've been living off of pretzels. Oh no, I checked off. It's on mono. It shouldn't be able to do anything else because I have it in OBS set to mono. If you guys feel like it's going to a different side, I don't know what to do from there because I just double checked. It says the mono check. I didn't uncheck it. I made sure. Golden Rebel, welcome in. Hello. Hi. Okay. Whoa, hang on. For the mod's sake, I'm not a bot. That's a good sign. I mean, a bot can't just come into chat. They can't just say they're a bot. That would be against the rules, right? That's an important point, right? I mean, you can't just go on the internet and tell lies, right? Yo, mine chest, hello, I'm a bot! Okay, well, we should allow this bot to stay. They were honest. I mean, if they're an honest bot, maybe they're one of the good bots, right? I mean, I mean, you know, they say not everybody can be good, not everybody can be evil. So maybe he's like one of the good bots. Or they? What's the correct, wait. What's a bot's pronouns? I'm not a good bot? Okay, but you're an honest one, and I'll take half. That's better than half of us got, bro. Well, not half of us, but that's better than most of us got. The half? Wait, I don't... Yeah? Math? Question mark? I don't know. Also, Star, thank you for saying I'm good on audio on both sides as far as you can tell. I appreciate it. You're a mod-free roaming bird. You literally are everywhere. Green's everyone's mod. He's the people's mod. He's a free roaming phoenix out there. A free-ranged mod! Yo, Little Liliana, that's a crazy question. Your ideals don't match with the union? What? The free-range mods shouldn't exist! Oh, damn. How schmeckles, bro? Now what's the schmeckles? One, honesty, you're terrible at video games. Well, I got told to. Oh, I know. I am terrible at video games. I agree with that statement, Monchess. You don't have to worry about correcting that. I think I literally used to have a skill issue tag on stream. I don't know if I still do or not. I'm not 100% sure. We might have had to replace that with the headphone warning, actually. Or no, wait, we replaced the spookathon tag with that. Or subathon. I don't remember. I don't really know. We're part of a union now. We got rejected. Ultra Kill Jakes and Crab. We are going to be playing Ultra Kill. Oh my god. I was going to tell you guys what I was planning earlier. And I keep getting distracted because I have the attention span of a teaspoon. I have the attention span of a teaspoon up in here. German, thank you for the treat. Leon Kenny, thank you for the follow. Arigato. Arigato again to Rebel and Dobby and Leon. And thank you, Domon, yeah? Thank you. Welcome in. Welcome in! Hello! We are gonna be playing Ultra Kill for our anniversary, which is coming up. That's April 19th? April 19th? April, well, it won't be on the 19th itself, right? I think that's a Sunday. I'll probably do it on like the 18th or something. I will say we have a couple different things coming up on the schedule now. I want to finish up Celeste and then play FNAF 4. I want to play Ultra Kill for my anniversary. I want to I guess I'll just say it so you guys know that D has been pressuring me to play World of Warcraft Midnight. Well, D did give me the game, and Azam did say that he'd suffer through it with me. So we're gonna have a collabish thing with Azam going. We're gonna play WoW. I think we're doing that next Friday. I was supposed to tell Azam what class and race I was gonna play, and I still haven't. So as long as he doesn't cancel me for like not delivering on the stuff I said I would, then we're doing that next Friday. As long as Azam doesn't go, yo, Jinx went live faster than she gave me an answer to a simple question. As long as that doesn't come mess me up, then we're good. We're good. Hi, Rob, welcome in. Silverlook, hello. Hi. Wait, Rob, what are we gonna play tomorrow? Cause the Mad Lad gifted me Slay the Spire too. Oh, dude, let's go. Let's go. Also, Silverlook, hi, welcome in. Also, was that? Wait, was that? Was that hot dog? We got a hot dog redeem? I like that. I have a question. Can you tell me anything about yourself? I'm here, so I'm just curious. Okay, so I just worked like a crazy number of hours this past weekish. So I guess let me say this. I actually don't even know how many hours I worked this past week. I'm trying to think about it. It was like I worked from 8 a.m. till past midnight, I think, on Friday. I don't know how many hours that is. I'm not good at math. And then I think when I did the math, I attempted to do math for Saturday. I think that was like 14 and a half. And then I don't remember how much I did Sunday. We do get paid overtime, so I will say that's a dub. I did treat myself to one thing this week, which is Hi, Damien. Yeah, thank you for coming to saying yeah. I appreciate it. I bought Pokemon. Okay, so I'm gonna sound so stupid. I bought Pokemon Leaf Green. You guys might wonder why I'm saying so much. For some reason, my brain keeps wanting to go grass green. Like my brain is a freaking. Like, I'm in preschool. My brain is like grass is green. Pokemon Grass Green must be the name of the game. If Fire Red, Grass Green. And I don't know why my brain cannot comprehend. Like me trying to say Leaf Green is actually the biggest mental battle of my life. I cannot get my brain to say it. Luby, welcome in. I'm really sad I didn't get to play with you on Saturday. I do miss you, but welcome in. Thank you for being here. I do have to figure out when we're gonna play Helldivers 2, so that's on the list too. My brain always mixes up kitchen with chicken. Bro, isn't there a place called Chicken Kitchen? Did I make that up? I might have made that up. Is that a real place? Chat, that has to be a real place. That sounds like a banger place. Kitchen Chicken. Is that a real thing? Wait, which way did I say it? Is it, I googled kitchen chicken, but it's Chicken Kitchen is a place. I think. I might be making this up. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. I've never been to one, but I feel like it should be. It sounds like it'd be a good chicken place. Wait, did I just get a bits? Ash, thank you for the biddies and the lurkies. Thank you. Mega, it's really nice to see you. Hello. I know that you probably have to go to bed. Cause you said that you have to go to bed, so I picked up on that message. It was subtle, but I pieced it together. Welcome in, welcome in, and bye. Was I just those bits?
I hope hope you have recovered at least a little bit, Jinx.
Aw, thank you. I have recovered a good bit, D. I'll be honest, I haven't like slept a whole bunch. I'm still on call for work. That's the other downside. I've had a lot of nights where I was just getting calls in the middle of the night, just like interrupting my sleep. I'm very excited to throw the on-call phone at the next person on my team at the end of this week. I'm really excited. Yeah, hang on, is it Sia Jilhi Numbers? Hello, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Arigato. Arigato. Chicken kitchen. I don't know. I feel like it'd be a good place for a place where you get chickies. Raph needs head patch. True. Everybody head pat Raph. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, everynyan. I'm very excited to be back. I don't even have like a... Why are you on call and doing normal work week, Jinx? That's just how that's literally how my place does it that I work at. You're on call and you still have a normal work week. And that's for everyone. Is that perfect? No, but that is how it works. So yeah. Hello! Welcome in! No, thank you for the Pokeballs, but hi, it's nice to see you. It's nice to have you here, even if I wish you didn't throw Pokeballs at me. I guess that's probably the best way to describe it. Yeah! Either way, well, you love me too. Thank you, meow. Yeah. I will say that I definitely feel like it was a pain in the butt this week with everything that came up with work. But I bought myself Pokemon. I bought myself Pokemon as a treat for working hard. It was like $20. I heard a lot of people were upset because it's like the game was already out and some people already owned it, but I've never owned the original Pokemon games. I don't even think I played them on an emulator. I was actually tilted as heck playing Leaf Green because like I didn't realize that it was like a new thing to have icons for physical versus special attacks on moves in these games. Yeah, Fire Red and Leaf Green. Yes, yeah, I'm playing Leaf Green, bro, and they don't have the icons for normal versus special attacks. I'm like, bro, I gotta Google every move. I gotta just know it. I have to have an encyclopedia in my freaking brain. Yo, welcome in, by the way, Hans. Hello, and I'm glad you love a bit of Pokemon. We actually have a Pokemon community game in here if anybody's into it. Fire Reed, bro. I'll be honest, I read that as red, but technically you can read red as read, or wait, read as red. wait a second, because if it's past tense, you say red, but it's still spelled the same way. So it would still be pronounced fire red, whether it's the color or the past tense of read, right? It's still, yeah? English doesn't make sense, actually. Actually, English is dumb. Be good saying hi to everyone before date night. Oh, is it date night? Enjoy, Raph. Enjoy. Enjoy. English is silly, yeah. That actually pissed me off thinking about it. I had not considered how that would look. Ah! Also, why the head pat was okay, but why hit me with the Pokeball? Yeah. Y'all remember Pokemon's type sometimes? I'm not perfect, but I remember a good number. Wait! Yeah, wait, so I have to do the redeem? It's like embarrassing. Nyada. Oh, nom. What's your favorite Pokemon? Okay, I don't care if anybody says I'm basic for this. My favorite Pokemon is Arcanine, because it's a giant dog and it shoots fire. That's hype as hell, bro. It's hype as hell. It's a giant fire dog. What more would I freaking ask for? And I could ride an Arcanine. That thing's like 6 feet tall. Bro, that thing, imagine if you were a kid and you had an Arcanine, you could ride that to school, bro. Your Arcanine could take you to school. That thing's huge. I love the idea of an Arcanine. I did get... This is probably the most stupid way I spent money. I'm actually a little bit embarrassed to admit I did this, but I will say it was before I started streaming, so nobody can say that I wasn't being responsible. I mean, you can say I wasn't being responsible, but I wasn't wasting money I could have spent on getting games for stream or anything. I wasn't even streaming yet, but I got the giant Arcanine plushie they sold on Pokemon Center. The one that's like, it's like 5 feet long or something. I have the giant Arcanine plushie, and it's actually a problem because you better send a pic of it. Okay, so I'm leading into the issue, which is, how the hell do you clean a giant Arcanine plushie? How do I clean this thing? It's got a mane. I don't know how to clean it. It gets like dusty over time. I don't know how to clean it. I was like, do I take this into like a tailor and be like, yo, please help me. I don't know how to wash this. That's kind of embarrassing. I take it to like a dry cleaner in the wash. It wouldn't fit in my washing machine. It's too big. It's bigger than my washing machine. I don't know what to do. Should have got the Gardevoir. Ugh, bro, do they have a giant Gardevoir plush? Do they? Oh, your favorite Pokemon are Pikachu and Litten? I feel that, Star. I hope you have a good one since your dogs are hungry. Take care. Yo, Midnight Rockruff, also a goated choice. I respect that. I get that. Wait, what the hell you mean my height is the same as Meow? What do you mean? How big is it? Oh, hi, Kevin. I'm glad you liked my model. Thank you. It was made by 2 Wind Tails. Meow. Is the soda can panda big now? Yes. I do have to take a picture of it. Wah! What just bonked me? Woo! Who recommended an Arcanine t-shirt just now for Throne? Goated choice? Hang on. I'm opening Throne. A big Arcanine shirt. I'm gonna tuck myself in like a turtle. I will absolutely accept. Woo! It's got long sleeve with flames on the side. Yo, gee, this thing's goated. Accept. View suggestion. Yo, load this suggestion. Throne, I need you to load this immediately. Stop baiting me. Stop baiting me. I want to see it. It won't load. No, it's not loading. No, bye, Hans. It was nice to have you here. Take care. Have a great night, bro. Oh my God. Yeah. I got like, it's like a 5-foot Arcanine plush though. I didn't know there was a giant Gardevoir one, but I wouldn't be able to afford another one anyway, so that might be justified, to be honest. What if Jinx is secretly a female mouth? I'm not a Meowth! What are you saying? Okay, for some reason, Throne doesn't want to load for me right now, so I'm just gonna give up. I mean, like, if it doesn't want to load in this moment, I'll just have to try again from another browser or something, or like, maybe my phone? I don't know. I love that suggestion, though, so I'm just gonna say thank you. Jinx looks at my chat, and I had a somewhat solution. It was D? Yeah, you're right. Those vacuums that are made for couches and plushies. Oh, they have special. Yo, they got special vacuums? Oh. I'll have to look that one up. I didn't know that was a thing. They got special vacuums? Oh my God. I mean, that makes kind of sense, I guess, right? Because fabrics? Have you not seen them? I mean, I feel like I've heard of like steam cleaners. Is it the same or is it different? Is it the same or different? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I was gonna recommend you vacuum the Arcanine. That's a good point. I should just try like putting my vacuum up to it and see what happens. I don't know why I didn't think about that. I don't know. I hope the new Pokemon will be good also. I do too. I don't know if it... Oh, and that it's on Switch 1. I'm not holding my breath. Pokopia isn't on Switch 1. At least I was able to get Leaf Green. You believe the same, but it's made for couches. Oh. Yeah. I'll have to look it up, I guess. Oh my God, wait, it can't stand, they make it bottom heavy to be able to sit up right on chairs, but when you hold it, it's close to my height. Yo, that's crazy, Jimmy. Yo, that's a big Gardevoir. Oh my God, who threw the Pokeball? Oh, Sal, you don't have to Pokeball me. Wait, this is another how are you guys finding this many Arcanine shirts? Are there a lot of them out there? Oh, that sounds kind of hype. I'm actually really excited. We did get the Green Phoenix Mountain Dew shirt. I'm gonna be so hyped when I get to wear that bad boy. I'm gonna be so hyped when I get to wear that. Switch 2 level port for rivals. Oh my I can't imagine trying to play Rivals on my Switch. But I don't have a Switch 2, so maybe it'd do really good, and I'm underestimating it. Yeah, your Mountain Dew shirt? Yeah, it's the green Mountain Dew shirt, bro. I'm hyped. It's gonna be so cool. I can't wait. They knew exactly what they were doing with the Gardevoir. They haven't sold a Vaporeon one yet, right? We're still safe. They don't sell Lopunny or like they don't sell Lopunny or Vaporeon ones yet, right? We're still safe. There's mouse controls on Switch 2. Wait, there's mouse controls on the Switch 2? Bro, I've only seen like some of the stuff of the Switch 2. I really just wanted it for the games. Like it wasn't even about the hardware inherently. They sell Vaporeon. Oh, give them, Lord. I know they've sinned, but oh my god. Oh my god. No shot. Oh dear god. Yeah, they have done all the Eevees as big plushes. Oh damn. Well, I guess whenever the world gets smited down, I can't say I don't know why. Sprigatito shirt, bro. I really wish that Throne would actually load right now. I want to see these so bad. Why is Throne bullying me? Why don't let me see? Why not? Oh my god. Oh, there is Jinxie, but it's a bit awkward. You'll have to see it if you look it up. Wait, what? Charmander hoodie? Charmander hoodie. They got Charmander. Yo, I'm gonna have so many t-shirts by the end of this. They're all gonna be hype as hell. That sounds wonderful. I'm interested. I'm gonna have... Bro, can you imagine, like... Imagine someone sees the inside of my closet. Actually, I'm gonna have a really weird confession. I don't have a closet door. I don't know if this sounds... I don't know if this sounds crazy. I don't have a closet door. The closet was like broken when I moved in, and it's never been fixed. So I just actually have, actually just straight up do not have a door on my closet. So anybody who does work at my place, they can, like, if they're like overdoing like fixing stuff or coming by, like you can just see everything in my room. Like you can see everything in my closet. There's no secrets. There's no secrets at all. With that said, I don't have... So here's the thing. I have stuff in my closet that I just like never wear. Anything in my closet, I don't wear. It's like the clothes I was given by like my mom or like family members where I'm like, I'm not in the window where I can re-gift it or donate it without feeling bad yet. So it's in there to sit, and everything I normally wear goes in my drawers. Everything I normally wear goes in my drawers. So technically, I have normie clothes in my closet. The stuff I wear, like my Kirby sweater, my Arcanine sweater, my Gengar sweater, my Gengar hoodie, those are all quick access in drawers, so I can just grab them real fast. They're private. So technically, nobody's gonna know. I know you have thousands of DMs to go through, Jinx, but I'll show you a picture for reference of the Gardevoir. Oh, yeah, hang on. I'll pull that one up right away, though, because I actually want to see what the Gardevoir looks like. Just gonna stare at my messages and hope that I notice it. I am gonna stare at it. I'm gonna try. Welcome back, Hans! I've seen some crazy stuff in people's houses when I did work. What's the craziest thing you've seen? Assuming it was safe for work. Assuming I'm not gonna get banned if I read the chat message out loud on Twitch, right? Like, I love Wembu. Yeah? Wembu? Yeah? Yeah? Welcome in. What's that? Wait a second, I know Wembu is, bro. Why am I dumb? Why did this take me so long? Purple. Yeah. I'm dumb. That was the Minecrafter. Wait, crafter? Okay, I'm giving up on English chat. I've decided this is why this bad. Toys. Oh. Like trains? I had a coworker who, the crafter, yeah, the crafter. Oh my god, dude, the hoodie's so cute. Thank you. I'm never gonna live that one down. English has failed us. All right, look, I am a simple person of dumb nature. Hydrate, thank you. Thank you. Dr. Pepper. Taffy! Well, we got Taffy in here! Taffy! Chat, if you guys do not know Taffy, please check out Taffy's channel immediately. Cute, purple raven bird, small, adorable, we love Taffy! Taffy, hello! Welcome in! Oh my god, how are you? Wait, you're playing Cyberpunk, did you have fun? It's so nice to see you. Hi! Hi, welcome! Guys, for anybody who, wait a second, I forgot the other half of the raid greeting. I'm supposed to introduce myself, yeah? I have a treat in my mouth. Can I do it when the treat disappears? I feel awkward. Bird breeders, hello! It's wonderful to have you! If any who bonked me? If anybody doesn't know me, my name's enerjynx. I go by Jinx for short. Not because I am short, but because enerjynx is a lot of syllables. Oh, I'm not blah! But sometimes I am referred to as blah. Welcome in. Raiders got ads. Bro, I did this introduction for nothing. I'm eating my treat. Ow, no, no. Why did I get bung? No, this sucks. Hello, Raiders. Sorry about ads. I don't have any counter to this other than that. Why does Twitch know? Twitch is like, Ayo, raid, hit him with the ads. Staff, I need you to deploy the ads ASAP. Hit him with this immediately. Hang on. Aya Kalador Recus meal. Hello, welcome in. Hi. Kira, hi, welcome. And thank you for greeting raiders. Nom 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 nom. Thank you for the toothless dancers. Thank you. Thank you. Yum, 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 yum. John is a block. Yo, no insulting John. Yo, I swear to God, Twitch always knows. The second Twitch sniffs one single raider, they're like, they get a little bit of that sniff in, and then they're immediately like, hit them with the ads. Ads deploy immediately. We need to sell them an apartment or some pet supplies. Or, I don't even know what else. There's been so many weird ads on Twitch that I actually don't even know which one to list. Who was it? Somebody told me. Ro! Hi! I think somebody told me once they kept getting hit by Disney ads, which is interesting. I don't know. I wouldn't have expected Disney to be advertising on here, but I guess they were. I mean, I guess there's no reason to expect them not to. I don't know. I'm not sure what the answer is. I was surprised, is all I was trying to say. That's it. Ro, how are you? Welcome in. Happy, I hope you had a good stream. I hope Cyberpunk was fun. I don't know if you're still here or if you left. But it was really nice to see you. I hope you're having a good... Oh, Prime, Risa, wait, Zappy's here! Okay, brilliant. I'm so glad. Wait, I am wonderful. I'm just my first time streaming in almost a week after I got hit with a bunch of work. So I'm really, really happy to be here today. I'm really happy to just be yapping. Oh my god, I love you, Taffy! Guys, if you guys don't watch Taffy, you guys should check out Taffy not just on Twitch, but you should also check out Taffy on TikTok. I really like Taffy's shorts. They make me happy. They're so cute and they're so funny, and I love the little burb. I'm like so soft for Taffy in my heart. I'm so soft. Cherries, hi! It's nice to have you here, Habbo. Rel, I miss your beautiful voice. I missed you, Rel. It was like Monday, and I was so optimistic, thinking I'd get to play games, and then work happened. I thought for the first half of Monday I was in the clear. I was like, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna get to stream after a rough weekend, and then life happened. Life happened and I had more work and it was so sad. Always yap, never stop yapping. Bro, true. But the only time I feel bad about yapping is when I forget my sentence halfway through. What I'm doing right now. I had a sentence planned and I lost it halfway through and I just started stuttering and I didn't say anything. That's when I feel bad about yapping. That's right. Wait, this is for Taffy. Oh. Roar! Roar! Also, hang on, is it eho nya? Eho bato nya? welcome in. And Cherries, hello. Thank you for the follow. Arigato, you both. Hello. Okay, I don't know. I don't know how to speak. Bass, hi. I hope you're doing good, bro. I missed you and I missed everyone. This last week has been so rough. Oh, it's been so rough. I'm so happy that I feel like I'm getting close to not working so late. I actually do have to work late tomorrow, I guess, but it won't be too late. And I'll still have time to stream first. So that's good. Thank you for the care package and the head pad and the hydrate! And the tweet! And hi, Ribby! Ribby Habab! It's okay, you hung out with Cece. I'm like, oh, that's a nice way to spend Monday. I'm glad you weren't alone, Ro. I don't know if, like, Ichi was able to join you later. Oh my god, I forgot. Ichi also DM'd me. I'm still behind on DMs. I caught up a little bit. At least I started catching up with editors who had videos I was supposed to review. I definitely feel bad that I was so far behind. I didn't get to, like, confirm a bunch of stuff. So we'll have our next long form whenever. I might post, like, a short long form of, like, me reacting to, like, a FNAF trailer on YouTube. Just as, like, a filler apology arc. Since that one's done, even if it's short. And, I missed everything. Okay, bye. I'm using Dan on the bus. Bye, Rippy. It's nice to see you. Also, hi, Len. Welcome in. Hi. I'm very good. It's so nice to see you. Hi. I'm doing good. You mostly just sent me hearts and hugs and best wishes. Aw, Green, that's so sweet. I saw that you were messaging me, and I know you... I saw some of the Eden hug, like, text blurbs when I was, like, looking at my phone alerts. I can't remember, is this your busiest month or is there a project going on? So, in actuality, most of the stuff I had to do that took up a lot of work was, like, not planned. It was not, like, a project type thing. It was, like, out of left field problem showed up. Wait, hang on, I gotta say thank you to All Might Fluffy, and I'm Yum Yum XD. Wait, XD? Yeah. Now I too can XD. Oh wait, no, sorry. Also, Fernando on YouTube, hello, welcome in, hi! Okay. Thank you for the head pad, CZ, thank you! But yeah, none of the work was, like, scheduled. Am I well rested? I'm as well rested as I can be. I'm still on call until Friday evening. That's when I stop being on call. I'm really excited because, like, I've been getting a lot of random calls at night. So, the second I enter in energy, that's why I'm enerjynx. Yeah, you see what I did there? Yeah. Energy's in your name, baby. Oh my god. I'm sorry, that's diabolical. You know what the worst is? When sometimes an editor will talk about energy of, like, something, and I'll, like, send the, like, a correction. I'll just do, like, asterisk energy, but with a J for J. And I've done it to artists too! And it's like, I know I'm being obnoxious. I did not need to do this. But I do it anyway. Eventually I'll train them and they'll start spelling it with the J, and then I'll have one, yeah. Nobody leave markers right now. I don't want Shua calling me out. No clips, alright? But either way, I think it's fun. I'm, like, so hyped though. What? My being attacked by Pokeballs! 25, bro, you just got here. You gotta ease your way in. Yo, Sanders, Thaddeus. Yeah? Sanders, Thaddeus, welcome in! Arigato for the follow. Let's look back on your most popular short of you beat a Chaotica. Hey. Only most popular on YouTube shorts. TikTok, it's, TikTok, I'm pretty sure it's this one. No Pokeballs can catch me, I'm too powerful. Ribby, someone follow again! Ribby. You think you're clever, don't you? Coming in here. Unfollowing to follow again. I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard to stay upset when you do the really cute emotes after. Wait, you sit over the picture. Okay, I got distracted. Let me go look. Hang on, real look. Yo, Jimmy, that thing's huge! What? Oh my god, that Gardevoir is significantly bigger than I expected. I That's humongous. Oh, Jesus. Don't take heights up! Ah! Wait, you entered to say you love my model? Oh, thank you. This was won by Two Windtails, meow. Jinx, can I have requested title when you play a Pokemon game and it's the pitch at Fire Red and Grass Green? No, but it's spelled like red. Can I unsub and sub? Gabata, unfortunately, YouTube, I don't know how to set up the YouTube alerts. I haven't figured it out. I'm not smart. Not smart. No Mon Hunt today. Yeah, there's no Mon Hunt because Zero couldn't make it. And then I was like, man, I haven't streamed in like a week. I'm probably just gonna yap anyway. You're trying to make your own 2D model. I've never been able to, but I know Rel has. So like, that's really cool. I actually love when I see people make their own models, but I'm not very good at art. My doodles aren't terrible. I've definitely improved a lot in the last year or two, but they're not very good, and I'm bad at doing the layers. So I don't feel too confident in my ability to make it into a model. I don't feel too confident that I can get this done. It would be like, actually, I'm gonna tell you guys something so real. The only person who's seen this doodle so far is Cece. I've been working on a doodle to post for when I next play Celeste. And I have been, like, redoing the pattern on my sweater in it, like, bro, probably like 20 times. And it's not, it's like, I cannot get it to a point where I feel satisfied. I cannot, I have about 10 layers inside of, I have about 10 layers inside of this Procreate file right now. It's nothing but multiple iterations of the sweater pattern. I am just, none of them make me happy. And I have drawn that sweater so many times. I should be able to do it. I can't. I'm like, at this point, should I just delete it? Should I just delete my whole sweater and redraw this as my t-shirt? I don't even know. I'm just like, I cannot get it done. Okay, I gotta catch up on chat. I know a lot of you guys were talking to me. Thank you for saying my vibes were immaculate. Nom. I appreciate it. Yes, it's gonna be a new doodle. I'm very, very excited. Mr. Bear, welcome in. It's wonderful to see you. Hi! Bear highs! And I do have a Discord. Can somebody drop in the Discord command on hang on, I can do this. I'm in chatting, so I'm able to alt tab. Here's the Discord command for you, nom. Okay, I am going to work on getting it set up for you guys on YouTube. I did make headway during the last YouTube exclusive stream, so I feel like I'm getting closer. I didn't get to work at it much though, since I lost my whole weekend. That's what I do all my work. I'm cooked. I'm absolutely mega cooked, deep fried, super ultra well done. It is tragic. It's okay though, because I'll have this weekend. So the only thing I'm gonna do this weekend is I want to go see that new movie. I want to go watch that new Ryan Gosling movie that has the HoloLive girls in it doing voice acting. Hail Mary, the Project Hail Mary or whatever. I want to go watch it. So I'll probably do that Sunday. But outside of that, that's my other treat for working a lot. My other treat is I get to go watch Project Hail Mary. That's my other treat for all the hours worked. Now I'm gonna make up the movie ticket cost with all the OT. I'm excited. Yeah, I lost whole weekend and most of the week. It's crazy. Jinx apparently brings some tissues. Wait, is it set? Don't tell me that! I don't want any spoilers, but I will pack tissues. I probably would have anyway. My allergies have been going crazy. Bro, I was like, I don't know what it is. My allergies have been bonkers. I had like last week, was it this week? I think it was on Friday. Like, before I really went into that stretch of like working a ton of hours. Like, my allergies acted up and I started getting nosebleeds at work. And I was like, oh god. And I had a coworker walk into my office and I literally had tissue shoved in my nose like I was a walrus. Like, I had the double tissue stuff. They walk in and they just look at me and I just look at them with like these tissues like wadded up my nose like, hello, good day to you, sir. how can I assist you this fine afternoon? What can I do for you? Like an absolute goober, bro. I felt so embarrassed. Imagine if Jinx was part of Hololive. Imagine knowing how to audition for stuff. That'd be crazy. Imagine having a job that doesn't require... Well, actually... Guys, real talk, probably as much overtime if you were somebody in an agency. So maybe that's the equivalent. Dude, if they had weeks like this all the time, then I'm gonna say, drop a subby to your favorite Hololiver. That's bonkers. Maggie! Hi! Hello, Becky! It's so nice to see you! Hello! How you doing, Becky? Also, Jeff the Scout. Hello, nice to see you. It's a human experience. I'm sure they haven't thought about it since they came back in later and was like, oh, I hope you're feeling better. I think they just thought it was just like pure allergy snot kind of deal. I don't think they realized it was bleeding at the time. People are usually polite. Like if they see you in an awkward position, they don't tend to stare usually. At least not this coworker. Maybe there's some that would have, but mine are all pretty cool. I will say, as crazy as my job is, I love the people I work with, so that part's nice. Like, it's nice to get to work with people you have, like, a good vibe with or whatever, you know? Maggie, how have you been? I'm so happy to see you. I know I've said it a lot. I just had a lot of, like, work this past week, so it feels really good to be just, like, big chillin'. Yo, Sai and James, hi on YouTube side. Hello. Hello! I was gonna say, guys, I tried opening up my Twitch channel page today on other browsers to see if I could finally fix the issue with the panels being stuck, but no, I think I just reached so many images I couldn't reorder them anymore, so I had to reduce. Wah! Yo, hey on Slick Ninja, welcome in! Raiders, welcome in! Yo, Crow Minx, welcome in! How is Stardew Valley? Hello! It's wonderful to have you and your Raiders here! Hi! For anyone who doesn't know me, welcome in! My name is enerjynx, chaotic rumbling cat girl, and I'm just yapping. I had a really busy week. I'm just back to streaming today, and I'm having a hype time. Did I just get another raid? Wait, whoa! That can't be legal. That can't be legal. There's another one. Wait, oh wait, this one. Wait, the Mochi. It was Mochi. Bro, welcome in. Hello. Wait. Were you guys streaming together, or like was this a coincidence that I got double rated? Wait, was this a coincidence, or you guys played started together? Welcome in. Hello, Raiders. Okay, hang on. Do I have to do my intro again? Let me say those first. Chat. Please show Crow and Mochi all your love. Please go smash follow. Let me double check. Hang on. Are you guys 18 plus? Hang on. I don't see a label on Crows. Mochi, I'm trying to remember. Bear with me, Mochi. I better double check. Chat, please read their rules and then follow if it's appropriate. I think Mochi's 18 plus. I'm pretty sure Mochi's 18 plus. So very much 18 plus. Okay, chat, if you're underage, close your eyes and do not hit the follows. But if you're 18 or older, yeah, go in there and smash those follow buttons and check them out. Yeah, yo, smash that follow button, give them a chance, and see what they got. Cool friendos. Cool, I can't trouble me for ads. Hello, everybody. My name is enerjynx, chaotic gremlin cat girl. I go by Jinx for short, not because I am short. I know a lot of my chat's gonna tell you my name is Bois. Sometimes I say Bois, that doesn't mean it's my name. I'm not a Pokemon, so I don't need to be named like a Pokemon. My name is Jinx. Hello. Jimmy, thank you for gifting subs to both Minx and Mochi. That was hype of you. Okay, whew. I think I've speed read it. Wait, how close are we to ads? Wait, did I just speed run this when ads are not pending? Green, I swear to God. It says I have 14 minutes. It says I have 14 minutes on the countdown. 14 minutes. Why did you stress me out by making me speed run my intro? What? I'm being bamboozled. What the hell is this? Whew. Okay, well, we got it done. Also, midnight. I am not 3 apples tall. You didn't get distracted. Maybe Weaponizing the fact that a deadline makes me focus is not fair to me. Alright, she's at least 4 apples. Yo, Ro! What the hell? You're supposed to be on my side. I'm at least... I don't... How tall is a normal apple? Hang on. Hang on. 8'7" in apples. I'm at least... What? The average apple is 3.75 inches. Hang on. I'm at least 27 apples tall. Thank you. 27 apples. 2 apples. No, 27 apples. 3 peas tall. Bada. What do you mean 3 apples tall? Aeon's here. Hello. And also, hi, Roger. You're 2 bananas tall. Yo, how tall are bananas? Ah! Bananas, thank you for the reason. 20 months? That's so long. Holy crap, Bananas, thank you. And Very Koshi, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Arigato. Arigato. Bro, what the hell? It was that many months, though? 20 months. It's fair, Jakes, because you weaponize your friends. What do you mean I weaponize my friends? When have I done that? Maybe I have done that. Have I done that? What does that even mean? What's weaponizing my friends? What would weaponizing my friends actually look like? Also, when the hell did I actually hit pause on my music? Nobody answered that. It was a rhetorical question. That does sound like me in general. I do spam buttons. So that's probably pretty fair. Speed reading intro for no app. That's a diabolical title! Are you kidding me? Alright, well, I didn't get to pick on you Monday. Gotta make it up for it somehow. Damn, you hit me the woo emote. I guess I gotta accept that. Yo, friends. I hate this. Friends, Truant. Welcome in. Good evening. Hi. I don't know to speak English. I mean, I'm a Firebird, so you could weaponize me. That's true, Green. I probably could. But what does that mean? How do I weaponize my friends, Midnight? What do you mean by that? What if I weaponize somebody? Have I? Maybe. I don't know what that would mean. I'm not sure. Maybe. Yeah. The short you uploaded. Wait, the one where I was just singing, like, which short? Because, like, the last one was just me and Aeon singing, right? It was us doing the whole I Can Show You the World song. This VTuber's unk personality is so funny, bro. I'm so peak unk. I'm so unk at this point. I'm so unk. I actually literally have any. Shout out to big bro for that one. She's so cute! I actually love getting to see her. Bro, that's actually so crazy too. I've reached the point where I'm like, this is so hype. I can get cool toys and give them to my niece for my brother's birthday now, because everybody knows once you're a parent, you don't exist anymore. Your kid becomes the main character in the anime, obviously. Damn, you're happy? I'm generally pretty happy. I'm also not working late today, so after like a week of working late, like I'm default like super happy in this moment. Curl Wigs, thank you for the follow and the raid again. That was so hype of you. Thank you. Clarence Gibbs, welcome in. Thank you for the head pat and hydrate. Nyong. Wait. This VTuber's own personality and Aeon's reaction. Oh my god. Your YouTube said you're 3.5 Nimbus is tall. What the frick did it say that? Wait! Did they sneak that in and I didn't notice? Wait, when did it say that? Midnight? Oh my god. Jake's is at least 3.5 Nimbus. Oh my god, you're right. The earring where you shook your friend. Oh, that's true. Zero liked the ride. Zero liked the ride of having the earring physics. We can't do that on this model. That's the one downside. We don't have an earring on this model. I could turn them on, but all of the earrings I think that were in this one were made for human ears. I don't think they work on the cat ears. Maybe they'll update that over time, and then I can have that perk, you know? Ah! Zombie! Hi! Welcome in! I hope you're doing good. Hi, Lexi, by the way. Mega tell Lexi I said hi. Tell Lexi I said hello. What? Joker trapped? Welcome in! be sure to try up, up, down, down, left, right. Wait. Isn't that an old code, bro? I know this one. That was the Konami code, bro. Hit him with that Konami code. That's crazy. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA start, bro. Woo! Seriously, Osprey! Welcome in! Thank you for the raid! Oh my god! Hello, raiders! Hello! I hope you guys are doing good. Hang on, I'm checking out. Before I speed run this intro again. Succubus, ENB, we're 18 plus!
Congrats.
Chat, if any of you guys are underage, avert your gaze! Do not even look at Osprey! Don't even look at her! Don't even look at her! But if you are like, you know, an adult, then you better go smash that follow button. You better go show Osprey some love since Osprey was hype and shared their community with us. Since Osprey was cool as hell, you better go be cool as hell back. We better show that we're just as dope. Also, yo, Jester, Osprey, thank you for the follows. Welcome in. Arigato! As a quick introduction for anybody who does not know me, my name is enerjynx. Wait, I forgot the rest of my words. Bro, my name is enerjynx. Chaotic gremlin cat girl with skill issues in games, and I like to play games I'm bad at, which are basically all the games, which is generally my genre. I usually play anything. But I love just hanging out and crashing out. We're probably gonna play some more Celeste, we're gonna play some more FNAF, we're gonna play Monster Hunter like we do every week, we're gonna play whatever. A lot of Ultra Kill, a lot of whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter. Rivals I'm bad at. We still play Rivals. I'm bad at a lot of games and I play a lot of games. So there you guys go. That's good enough. We got it in. No ads yet. I still do not play Ultra Kill. I already have played Ultra Kill. That was my first game on stream. Jester, by the way, hi. Hello. Another foggy day. Hello. Secret Neuro Agent. Secret? I don't know. Try to think. It's still a secret if I read it. Did I mess up? Am I gonna get in trouble for doxing? Chat. We rewound. It didn't happen now. It didn't happen. Up, up, down, down, left, right. You have successfully summoned the Jester. Yo, this is crazy. The lore's going deep on these accounts. Woo! Communist BMO, welcome in. Woo! Hang on, we have more follows. That nerdy panda, big black beefy. Big fuck. Welcome in. Arigato for the follow. You don't think Kurosama will care? But what about evil? I was not ready for that username. I feel like I'm still recovered. That nerdy panda is such a cute username, only for it to be followed by big black baby. I love that username so much. VZ, stop doing Pokeballs in me. Anime Max Gamer 666 Pro, welcome in. Arigato for the follows. Sorry about ads. Okay. Wait, Jester came in by chance for the raid. This is crazy. Wait, Jester, are you? Is this like a shared account though between? What? Wait, thank you so much. Thank you, baby. Oh my god. Yeah, wait, that's crazy. I hope BP wasn't caught in ads during this. Wait, you bag my finest. Wait, you buy finest. You said this said a naughty word. I don't know if I can say it. Another foggy day. Get it apart. Thank you. Wait, I'm trying to like say sentences, and my like mouth is not doing the sentences right. Oh god. I was trying so hard and I couldn't. I was trying to say, are Joker and Jester, are they friends or are they the same person? Are they the same person? Are they friends? How do they have some kind of tandem summoning ritual at work here? I got distracted initially. Well, I don't want to say distracted by the raid. We had a hype raid come in. I was excited about it. I was excited about the raid. But okay, I'm so sorry. Somebody went live on Twitch and their alert was literally giant text saying meow. And I saw the giant meow pop up in my peripheral and I immediately stopped everything I was doing. I saw the meow and my mind blinked. I had an actual freaking squirrel moment. I had an actual squirrel moment where I saw it and I was done. I was like, meow? Wait, a Hyrex as an alternative? Hello. Meow for us. No, actually, wait, we have 5 minutes in meows. Wait, we got another raid. It's Suffy! Suffy raid, welcome in. Bro, I've done this intro so many times today, you'd think I'd be better at it, but I'm not. So we're just gonna say, welcome in, raiders. Hello, if anyone doesn't know me, hi, my name's enerjynx, chaotic gremlin cat girl. You can call me Jinx for short, but you can call me Jinx for short, but it doesn't mean that I am short. My name is Bois, but I sometimes say Bois, but I'm not a Pokemon, so I don't get named like a Pokemon, so you have to call me Jinx. Hello. Woo! We got through it. All right. That was a speed run. Truthfully, we have ads, so it wouldn't matter because they wouldn't have heard it anyway, even with the speed talk. It was irrelevant. It was an irrelevant goal. It was an irrelevant goal and accomplished nothing. I will, in fact, be crashing out now. Okay, thank you. Whoa. Balls. Balls. I don't know what this is. You know, sometimes we just start to, you know what? It just occurred to me that if you were on YouTube side, everything I say in this must sound so much more random unless you're reading the side chat. Like, if you're not reading the chat on my screen on YouTube, I must sound like an absolute crazy person. I must sound like I'm absolutely, completely delulu. Like, there would not be, I don't even know what I would think, honestly. Celeste, each time Jinx dies, she gives one sub to one person. Bro, I couldn't afford that, Gabata. Gabata, that's like, no! I read the message, balls! That doesn't mean you get to throw them at me! Illegal! Okay. I could never afford to gift a sub every time I die in Celeste. I've died like over 500 times in a stream. And then subs, how much would that be? I don't think I even have that in my bank account. I don't know if I even have a credit line for that. I don't know if I could afford it. I don't even know if I have enough clout to go in debt for that. I actually... Oh yeah, you're gonna join for Welts. Yeah, I normally do play today, but Zero isn't here. And then, since I hadn't streamed in a while, I knew I was just gonna yap a lot. So I was like, we'll just say that I'm yapping, and then nobody can get mad at me for yapping and not playing a game, because I will be doing what I said I was gonna do. Which is a pro gamer move, if you think about it. That's actually like massively big brain. That's massively big brain is my stance. I hope that maps out. I will say we're probably gonna go 2.5K, bro. Yeah, I can't afford that. Yeah, I literally could not afford that. Holy crap. Oh my god. Oh, that's so much. 11-hour stream? Oh my god. Also, hi, you're a dog lover. Hi, welcome in. Also, hi, Mr. Banan. Hi. Hello. Hi, Goobers. Hey, Gooberino. Hey, Goobertino. I don't know what I'm saying. You're gonna say your brain is like a potato with a light bulb and a fork stuck in it, so it ain't good at much. What does that do? Potato with a light bulb and a fork. Wait, is that like an old science experiment where you could light up a light bulb with like a potato and some stuff? I've never done that. That sounds hype. I don't think I've done that science experiment. That sounds cool though. I feel like I've seen pictures of that, or like in a movie or like a show or something. I'm not sure. I was gonna say, for clarity, YouTube. YouTube. I'm saying the sentence in the wrong order. I am going to probably do a YouTube exclusive stream this Friday. I was gonna do a special event stream on Friday, but I didn't get to prep for it since I've had to work late and near like insane hours, basically every day. Every day recently. And then Azam offered to play WoW with me next Friday, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna be able to do it then for the YouTube exclusive video. So that's gonna be when we do it. We're gonna do another one in 2 days, yeah. I'll do an announcement on... I already put it in a post on Discord. But I know that not everybody keeps up with that. So what I'll probably do is... You know what? Make that a pinned message screen. That'd be smart. Let's make that a pinned message. We'll pin it now. We'll just be like, yo, YouTube only stream on Friday. That way people know to expect it. I can actually do that. YouTube... I can't spell. I don't know how to spell. I don't know how to type! YouTube only stream this Friday at 7 p.m. EST. I can kind of spell. I got it done. It took me a little bit longer than I would have expected. It took me a little bit longer to type it, but we got the job done. We got the job done. Academics, personal life, my Twitch personality, etc. Oh, I see. Yo, that happens. Life can be busy. Like, I work full time and overtime, and I stream when I can. I stream when I can is probably the most accurate description, right? We all gotta make a living. You're gonna ping into the server saying Jinx is live on YouTube? Okay, yeah, that'll be perfect that day. I'll do an announcement again for it, but I'll make it like really obvious that day. Friday is sad day because no school? Aw, well, why is that sad? Normally people are happy if they don't have school that day, that they have like a free day, but why instead it's sad? Is it like you're gonna miss your friends because you can't see them without school? I'm not sure. I usually like days off when I was in school. But that was because I'd play video games on my days off. You try to stream on weekends for both. Enough time for me to stream and convenient for others to watch. That makes sense, Jester. Like, that makes sense. When I first started, I think I only did weekends. But then I really liked it, so then I just kept doing it more. Now I usually stream... I don't do Sundays anymore because I've had to work more recently on Sundays, like, kind of consistently. Where I didn't feel confident that I would have time. And then Tuesdays I tend to work late also. So usually those are like my 2 days I don't stream. But usually I stream on the other days. Except for when I have to work late like this week. Dude, get out of my feed! Never, Ruby. Your feed is mine. I'm slurping up your feed. Like it's spaghetti! Spaghetti! Bro, I actually really want some spaghetti. That sounds good. Bro, one of my roommates... Guys, I'm gonna say something so crazy. One of my roommates got these, like, new... They're, like, these, like, lemon cheesecake bars with blueberry in them or something. Bro, they were, like, so crazy good. I only ate, like, a quarter of the bar. And I actually feel like it was, like, as sad... Like, I could have probably eaten more. But I felt guilty when they hadn't eaten... They'd only eaten like a quarter of a bar, so I only ate a quarter of a bar because it was theirs. I could have eaten a whole square. I could have eaten a whole square, like, no problem. I could have been like, ah! But I was like, I can't eat their stuff faster than they do. Then I'm a jerk! Then I'm a bad person! Is it bad I sold my soul for a pack of Twinkies? I mean, if they were good Twinkies, I didn't see a problem with that. You're gonna ban me from my own server? Yeah, Remy! Illegal! Illegal activity! Actually, oh my god, I really have to update the Discord too. I have so much to do this weekend. I feel it! No, I don't want to feel like I have responsibilities. I'm gonna block it out! I'm gonna block it out! I do plan to update it eventually. I need to clean up the Discord. I need to get rid of some of the channels. I need to ban people. I need to purge all the bots. And I want to get rid of some of the promo channels. I feel like they're getting, like, kind of cluttered. I feel like that's mostly the goal. I want to ban some of the bots, and I want to clean up some of the channels I think that are attracting bots. Please don't purge me! No, you'll probably be fine. As long the only time I've accidentally purged somebody is when their account got flagged wrongfully, which has happened before, but it's usually not... It's not common. Wah! The conductor, Calvi T, yo, welcome in! Arigato, thank you for the follow! Hi! I'm usually pretty good about it. The only times, like I said, I think the only time I've seen somebody get misflagged was they had like an event coming up, so they spent out like a bunch of DMs inviting people and telling them the day, and it got like flagged as suspicious DM activity. But that's pretty rare, like that's not like a common scenario. I don't think it's more I'm a cow. Ooh, moo? Moo. well. Hang on, can I moo well? Moo. Was that a good moo or is that a bad moo? Meow. Yeah, that sounded like a meow at that point. Wait, I forgot to do the yes! I had 5 minutes on yes and I blinked! It was 9 minutes ago! I didn't deliver! Meow, 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 meow. Chat? Meow. It turns out, yeah, that it turns out, Mia, that I am dumb, yeah. Actually, yeah, I have the attention span of teaspoon, yeah. So we're restarting the talent. Talent! Wait, Moon's not a talent of yours? Yeah, that's probably fair. Apparently neither was going yeah because I didn't remember to do it. Yeah. Baby. Yeah. Thank you for the hydrate! Yeah. You're fried? I have not had a full night's sleep in over a week. Yeah. And I also have worked late a lot. And been woken up a lot at night. Yeah. I am very fried. I am super ultra deep fried double cooked pork. Yeah. I don't know what I'm saying. I am like a what do they call those? The Another 5 minutes! And a special one for okay, a single one for down below. Yeah. I only have to do the singular ones. Nice. The rest can just be sentenced. The rest can. How much sleep estimate? I don't know math. I don't know. Does it even? Does sleep count through for hours that are separated the same way? Yeah. Why am I on YouTube and not stream? Is because it's live. It takes more of my data if I just watch a vid or a VOD. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, Ribby. But I hope you sleep well on the bus. Please travel safe and don't miss your stop. Yeah. Mad yams? Sometimes mad yams. Sometimes mad yams, but not always. Also, good night here. Thank you for the big boy meal. Yeah, it's big boy time. Yeah. How many nyans can we stack? Theoretically? Yeah. Well, the cooldown is only 1 minute. But the redeem lasts for 5, I think. Yeah. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the cooldown's longer? Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I've seen them stack before. Yeah. So they must have. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Sure, you guys always bully me for missing my stop. I wasn't bullying you. I was just wishing you luck. I missed my stops on the bus, Ribby. Yeah. Actually, there was one time I fell asleep on the bus. Yeah, and it took me out of town. And she still owes me 5 minutes of yeah. That might be true, yeah, but I don't. Maybe. Yeah. They only stocked them to maybe 20 plus minutes. Yeah! Don't tell me that. I'm trying. Yeah. I hope I get distracted. Yeah. I'm trying. Yeah. Don't pokeball me while I'm already crashing out. Don't crash out! Command me while I'm crashing out! Yeah! I did, you'll get taken to outer space. You had similar! Yeah. I zoned out on the bus and it took me out of my city limits. Yeah, I didn't know the bus went that far. And it was like their last route. So they just like made me get off. Yeah, and I tried to get an Uber and a Lyft and none of them would go that far. Yeah, and then I tried getting like a cab. Like I was desperate enough that I found a cab company and I called them and then they also told me they wouldn't go that far. Yeah. I was like, bro, I'm in so much trouble. I had to call a friend and be like, help me. Yeah. That was so embarrassing. I was
6, 7.
That's rough, bro. It was so embarrassing. I got through it. Jerry. Oh my god. I didn't get to tell you guys. It happened it happened last week. It was like on Friday. We had this meeting and we had this like 60-year-old guy in my like work call. And he literally dropped a 6'7" joke. There was like a 6-year-old man at a meeting and he dropped a 6'7" joke. I was like, damn, bro. Damn, he came in with it. he was like reading off an address and it said 6'7". He went, and he's like 6'7", whatever street, and he went 6'7". And I was like, bro, they're gone at this point. It's over. It's over. Yeah, it's over. Yeah. I will say, I think the guy was like pretty chill. I think it was like pyrotechnics as a side hustle. Yo, Bright T Phoenix, welcome in. Hello. Yeah. Hi. It's nice to have you here on YouTube side. If Jinx is saying 6'7", do we ban Jinx from Jinx? You have no power here. You have no power here. I am unstoppable. Meow. I can be contained neither by Pokeballs nor mods. Meow. Unlimited power! Meow. Something I hate is that number actually has context for me. Hang in there, Kumon, yeah. Surprised you didn't call him Bright, bro. I didn't want to unmute. It was like a teleconference call with a bunch of people, but I was in my group chat like 6'7". I was being so obnoxious. Hi, Roz, welcome in, yeah. Hello. Meow, meow, meow. You have wits. I have my wits, my hunger, and my unwillingness to get out of bed and find something. Yeah, that's so real. Woo! Hang on! Gay Badass Darklord, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Same as Mr. Binyan, arigato. Jamboree! With the Jinx is a good girl sub. Thank you for the sub, even if you're fiending. Even if you're fiending, thank you. You tried to gift one of your friends a game at the same time someone else did, and she told us to do a D20 command! Bro, can I gamble? You know what? Yeah, we haven't done a gamble in a while. Do you guys want to? I was actually thinking about that earlier today. I was going through the video stuff I had ready for FNAF 3, and I was like, yo, it'd be really fun to do a gamble again. I haven't done one in so long. Hang on. Let me prep this. I don't know if I even still have everything in my scenes for it. Okay, hang on. We're prepping. Where is this? We have... Hang on, if I click this... Okay. I think this will work. Okay, you guys can see it behind me, right? Okay. Maybe I just need to move me a little bit. Right? I just go... I'll just peek. I'll just peek down here. I'll peek down here. Okay. We will do a prediction! We'll do a prediction and we'll put one up and you guys can gamble channel points. We haven't done it in forever. Oh my god, let's do it. We're gonna do it! Hang on! Prediction. Can I type? We're gonna start a prediction and it's gonna be... Let's go gambling! 2 minutes! Bet your channel points on Twitch side. If you're on YouTube, gamble in your heart. Yeah. Gamble in your heart. Lord of the Ring reference? Yeah, I'm a big fan of Lord of the Rings, actually. I'm a Lord of the Rings fan. I'll admit that. Well, I got a Game Pass Ultimate for 3 months and now play Diablo 3. Oh, dude, that's hype. I've not played Diablo 3, but I want to try it. I'm all in. Tails never fails. True. You know what? Yeah, let that mouse out. Yogi, welcome in. Hello. I think previously... So this is actually an interesting point. This is a new site compared to the one I used to use. The previous site had a bias towards heads, in my opinion. But this site is new, so I actually have no idea if this one has an RNG bias or not. We don't have any experience to base it. Wait a freaking minute. Is that you, Rez? Is that why there's 253,000 Meowny on Tails? Bro. Bro, there's no freaking what? Bro. Wait. You rolled a 6 and the other person rolled a 7. What kind of cat is it? A cool cat. A cool one, yeah. A cool one, yeah. Okay, welcome in, Ethan Flutz. Hi. Okay. So let him win, bro. If he doesn't win, that's not gonna be the craziest one I've seen for an L. I think that would probably still go to Jimmy. Jimmy also, I think, voted like a lot previously. Okay, so submissions are closed. We're gonna flip the coin. Mercy! Okay, you guys ready? It's tails! Rose isn't going broke, baby! Rose made it the battle I got through! Oh my god! Rigged, bro! Bro, that's crazy. Grats, Raz. That's bonkers. Rigged! Why? I don't think you guys are saying rigged. Nah. I will say this. We had Jimmy on my stream, did do a gamble when he bet all of his points. Bro did lose it all. Bro literally did lose it all. Okay, we're just gonna put me back up here. I am assuming this is the right spot. I'm actually not sure. Oh wait, I also zoomed out, right? Yeah, is this right? Was this how I was? I don't know. I think this is how I was. And I'm not 100%. I'm didn't he lose it several times? Yeah, he lost all of his money a few times. Dude, that's crazy. I can't believe you guys. It's not rigged. I lost 2. It's not that serious. Honestly, it's not rigged. I don't run any of these websites. If I did, I don't know. Do they make money having coin flip websites? Is that like profitable? I mean, they have ads on it. That's a real question. I'm actually not sure. I actually don't know. That's bonkers though. I will say most people gambled head, so 007 if you lost meowny. But I want you to remember, gambling, that's how it goes. You win some, you lose some. Tiberius! Arigato for the follow. Yeah. Hello. Alright. Hello! It's nice to have you here. Thank you. I'm like so hyped right now, man. Just not working feels so good. I feel so good. Yeah, you remember that one time I was watching my friend's stream, we were all in chat gambling. All of us lost! The winner went in 3 times! She won and proved it's rigged! Wait, what? The hell were they gambling with? For no reason? Yeah, I'm not saying I won or rigged it. I'm just saying, you know, like... Oh, the chat command? Oh, yeah, so I think you can have ones that are random and you can have ones that are rigged. Basically, a lot of those chat commands run through things like Stream Element. So there's some that are pre-designed, where you can have a Gamba, you can have like a Gamba system that's like properly random, like out of the box. Or you can customize it. You can delete the out of the box one, keep the same commands, and then make changes. And those are usually through Stream Elements. Yeah, they don't have to all be the same. Like, you can modify ones that are existing. So that would make sense. I try to do ones on websites because I feel like there's a layer of transparency. Like, you can go test out the site and you'll be able to tell what it's like or whatever, right? I usually show the URL and everything for them, so it's like kind of fair. But it's not it's not like you don't lose anything either, you know? I don't know, complicated. But yeah, gamble all, yeah, that sounds like Stream Elements or something similar. Kaiser! Hello! Welcome in! Hi! Yeah? What if you pull rigged websites? Oh, I mean, I wouldn't assume off the bat they're rigged. Yeah, cause like computers aren't that good at being random, so like they can have a natural skew one way or another. There's like a whole lot that goes into it if you ever take like programming classes on how to make things feel random. Sometimes websites will have like minor things to try and introduce a realm of like variability. Like some things that like some systems that are really determined to have a randomized element will try and like read something like a minor mic movement that a human hand makes to alter in as a variable in addition to the other random number generated sequence they came up with, so that it can stay really difficult to predict. Because like computers just aren't that good at being random. They like things to be very systematic. So like it's not they just can't do it. The human mind can manipulate number generators with thoughts alone. I mean, the human mind, we can impact them a whole lot of ways. Bro, have you guys ever seen that video where somebody like set up like 2 AI programs that were built as chess bots to play against each other on like a magnetic chessboard? I watched that once because I'm a freak. I was like, look at these 2 bots battling to the death. It was bonkers. I couldn't even understand the movements. They were just moving things back and forth. It was like crazy. No? Yeah, there's one that exists. I would have to find it again. It was on my personal like account that I watched it on YouTube, so I have to look at these clankers. Whoa, hard R, Meki! I didn't expect that from you. That's crazy. You're gonna take your cinnamon buns elsewhere? No, keep them here. Come on, I want the cinnamon buns. Also, hi, Ants! Hi! Hi on YouTube side. It's R word? Oh no. You know, it still seems a bit impolite to say mixed company. You see Doug's video where he pit King George and Napoleon Bonaparte against each other? I'm gonna say this, Napoleon Bonaparte made some crazy plays. Napoleon Bonaparte like did revolutionize war and also propaganda. We can thank Napoleon Bonaparte for that. To be fair, also revolutionized counter propaganda because every country was really determined to say how short Napoleon was so he'd look like a goober. And that mostly worked from a historical standpoint. That like stereotype still exists. Yeah, he was just like average height or something. He wasn't even like short. He was just like a normal guy or something. Yeah, cinnamon buns! Let's go, Gavetta, thank you! Yeah? Oh, you almost forgot? Oh, wait, well, what'd you forget? Or almost forget? Did you do stretch? Oh, wait, I didn't stretch yet. Hang on. Hang on, I see it, Mr. Banana. Dang it. Bro, it was like 10 minutes ago. I don't know how to read. Hang on, I got this. Yeah.
Maggie's time. Yeah,
Oh, that was a good stretch. Okay, I feel good. Thank you! Thank you for the treat, head pad and hydrate.
Baby.
Wait, Jinx knows history? I know a little bit of history. I took a European history course for like college credit in high school, and I passed it. I got like I probably got like a C, but no, it was a B because it was A levels and I got the double credit. It was A levels and I got the double credit. That's a miracle because I'm gonna be honest, I was really hard. You heard a bag of something? Yeah, I had a treat redeem. So I have maple and brown butter pretzels from Pop Daddy. Pop Daddy pretzels. Yeah. That's my treat redeem today. I mentioned it briefly at the start of the stream, but the Wait, there's a personal one for Green too? Just for you, Green. Yeah. I got the Pop Daddy pretzels from Throne. They arrived, and those have been carrying me through working late. I just have the pretzels in my drawer, so when I'm working, I just pull out pretzels. I probably have demolished mostly the maple and brown butter and the garlic parmesan pretzels. Ads start very soon. Chat, 007, yeah. Wait more, yeah. 5 minutes, yeah. Oh god, yeah. You got some fire react bits to send you later? Okay, cool, that works. I was planning to probably like hang out, yap, and watch videos on Friday, probably. Yeah, you're a history buff. Ooh. Oh, I didn't know you were a history buff, Gabata. That's so good. I don't know history that well. I mix up years a lot, especially for treaties. Bro, they had so many treaties of her size. I was getting like really stressed during my exam. I was like, I have to know the year because there's like so many. Why did they keep having all of the treaties there? Why do they always go there for treaties? I don't understand, yeah. Wait, on Friday I thought you had something planned, or was that messed up from work? I did have something planned. So Friday wasn't... Okay, so like this past Friday, I was just gonna be playing trees? Oh, I said treaties, sorry. Trees? I mean, I'm sure they have trees there. I don't know. On Friday, so last Friday I was gonna just be playing... I think it was Celeste, right? But I didn't get to. But then this Friday, originally, I was gonna be doing a surprise stream, and I didn't get to finish prep for it. I was actually gonna test stuff out. I'll directly state what my surprise was gonna be. Do you guys want to know what the surprise stream was originally gonna be this Friday that I didn't get to finish prepping? Or should I keep it a secret? I don't know. I don't really know what the preference is here. Yeah? I have played Battle Golf. Kamuno. We had a stream for it. So it's somewhere in my recent VODs on YouTube side. You should be able to find it. Oh, actually, I was thinking that would actually make a hype video, to be honest. I was thinking that. I was actually thinking that would be a really fun one to turn into a video. I meant to tell you about it, but I was like, we also had the reacts from when I was showing chat all those crazy videos, which I think are usually faster to edit. So I don't know. I wish I had all the videos. It's like you don't have that much time, though. Calling me old! Frosty Tools did actually call Jamboree old. That's crazy. Ages gracefully. Holy crap. That's pretty disrespectful. Oh, okay. There is a poll up on Twitch side for if I should say what the surprise stream was gonna be. But YouTube, you're welcome to just say, you're welcome to say if you want to know what the surprise is. Yeah. You're welcome to say if you have a preference for yes or no. Actually, I don't know how fast, like, YouTube chat, like how much delay there is, so hopefully they get to answer faster than the Twitch poll ends. Hopefully it's a like, you know, I don't know, you know, whatever. Yeah. Hopefully the poll ends faster. I don't know. You kind of want to know the surprise. Type 1 for yes, 2 for no. Oh, that's a good system, Green. I was just gonna let it write sentences, but I guess yeah. I guess we'll see. Yeah. How are you doing? And sorry I'm late to... Yo, Anthony, no worries. I'm doing good. I'm very happy to be back. And, I was really happy to be back. I appreciate it a lot. Lord the Hollow, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hollow and follow rhyme. God, they rhyme, yeah. Welcome in, arigato. Okay. Your generation would definitely call you Unk if someone is calling you old. Bro, calling me Unk. Calling me Unk does the sun. Bro, yo, I'm always hyped if somebody calls me Unk. I'm like, yeah, I'm mature. What can I say? I'm an old soul, Mia. It doesn't matter. Like, concepts are concepts and therefore not real. And I don't know where I was going with this. I don't know. It doesn't matter, you know? You're not old, but you feel old. Aw, see, that seems sadder. It'd be better to be old and feel young, wouldn't it? Jinx, you're mature and childish all the time. I'm a complex person. Ah! I think we're actually gonna have a tie. I'm gonna be honest. Between like Twitch and YouTube, I think the results are gonna be an actual tie for whether or not I should say what the surprise was gonna be for this Friday that got canceled. Or not canceled, I guess postponed is the phrase. Postponed! Gabriel the Legendary, thank you for the follow, arigato! YouTube, please vote yes! Oh, sorry, Gabata voted 0, which is neither yes or no. I don't really know where that one would be. Yeah. Yeah, you're actually having a blast playing Doom 3 on your original Xbox. You're trying to unlock Nightmare difficulty so you can do no damage run and no saving allowed. That sounds like a hellscape! That sounds cool. I really want to play the Doom games too. I forgot. Those are on my list. I have the Doom games. I haven't got to play them yet. At least like the newer ones, like Doom 2016 onwards kind of deal. I'm not going to say new because it's like 10 years ago, right? But didn't Ichi do that? Ichi was doing that and he was having a rough time, bro. And Ichi's a lot better than me at games. Ichi's a lot better than me at games. I'm sorry, guys. So far, Twitch is mostly voting no. So I think we're gonna have. It's still gonna be a surprise. I will probably announce it before the day of, because some people do want the content specifically, so they'll know about it. Because sometimes you have to plan schedules. Name of the tree, Gabriel. That was absolutely legendary of you. Oh, nom, 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 nom. Doom would be fun given how Ultra Kill went. Raz is like, Jinx, your best content is just you dying, to be honest. Jinx, your best content's you just dying in game. I'll be honest, I do think it'd be fun. Ultra Kill eventually got fun. I mean, Ultra Kill was fun even when I sucked at the beginning. I just liked it a lot more once I got the chainsaw shotgun. Once I got the chainsaw shotgun, I was happy. I like chainsaws. I like chainsaws a lot. I love chainsaws as a weapon. I think those are like top tier. People used to ask me what weapon I would have, and I'd be like, no, giant hammer, big sword, big gun. I actually think the answer is probably chainsaw. Anytime I get a chainsaw in a game, I like really like it. Do you get a chainsaw in... You get a chainsaw weapon in Doom? Alright guys, No actually won on Twitch by 2 votes. I don't think we had enough yes votes to like revert that on Twitch. So nobody knows what the surprise is yet. We're keeping it a secret. Zipping my mouth shut. On that specifically. There was 1 yes on YouTube, yeah, so it's not enough. Because there was two more for now. Space Marines too? I don't think I played that. Wait, Red Xbox, welcome in! Arigato for the follow! Hi! I was gonna say, Ultra Kill involves being all over the place, spinning around, spinning your gun, and dying. True! Doom, however, you see Skinny Boy, pull a trigger, boom, problem doesn't exist now. There is a certain joy in Ultra Kill of, like, eventually realizing that all the enemies are just health packs. There is a certain appeal with that, I will say. With that said, I haven't played Doom yet, so I can't give a proper comparison, but I would like to play it. I would like to play it. Like, then, I think it'll be fun, so I want to try it. Alright then, keep your secrets! Yo, I love that Frodo one. That was fire, man. Like Gandalf, I shall, meow. Then you have to spinny to be able to get it back. I mean, no, you don't have to spinny because here's the trick. You have your chainsaw gun in Ultra Kill. So you hold right click so the chainsaw is always running. And then you just grapple to the enemies in Ultra Kill and you chainsaw them and then they bleed and that heals you, so it doesn't matter if they punched you because you're being healed by the chainsaw hitting them. The only time it's an issue is when you have an enemy with one of those force fields around them. That makes it more complicated. Or if they teleport a lot, so you can't always get to them fast enough. But like for the enemies that don't do that, it's extremely viable in Ultra, I would say. That's my opinion. And anyway, it's day for the tree, Gabriel. I tried to respond to messages while I was eating. Yeah. You get a chainsaw, but you can't spam it? Aww. I liked Lollipop Chainsaw as well for similar reasons. And you had cute outfits. That was another nice bonus. I really liked Lollipop Chainsaw when I played it. Even though it had some of the old camera angle effects that you see in some games, I still liked it. Actually, I like to punch the chainsaw when I launch it off the shotgun. It is fun to play it like a paddle ball. Jinxie missed my comment. Jinxie, Space Marines 2 in 3 words. Chainsaw sword. Ooh, chainsaw sword. That does sound pretty. That sounds pretty good, actually. That actually sounds pretty damn good. Oh my god! Dude, you were surprised to discover the Yoink arm detached the chainsaw? Yes. I loved that. That was actually really fun. The paddle ball chainsaw in Ultra Kill was cool. Man, that was a good weapon. That was a good weapon. Space Marine 2 in 3 words. For the Emperor! Yeah? Hey, Blood Rose Kitsune! Welcome in. Arigato for the follow. Hello! Yeah? The Knuckle Blaster? Yeah. I enjoyed parries once I got them down in Ultra Kill also. Those were also, it was a fun system. I feel like I'm excited to play it again for my anniversary. It's nice to like revisit the game that I used to play. I feel like that's really fun. You just noticed this new emote? Oh, nice. Yeah? Nice to meet you. Very cool avatar. Thank you! This is the Two Wind Tails. This is made by Two Wind Tails. Yeah? Very nice! I like it a lot. I like the face twacking. The rigging, as they say. Yeah. To talk shop. The wig. God damn it! Now I have to do the freaky. I saw the 7 TV emote. And I was like, alright, well we gotta do it now. Alright. No, I guess I kinda deserve the bog. Yeah. Jinxie doesn't know what 40k lore is true. I don't know the lore. I'm sorry, I don't know. I wish I could show you Victoria 3, but I don't think an economic simulator is up your street. I'll be honest. Probably that would be... I'm open to most genres of game. I'm not too sure I could do an economic simulator. I'm not sure I got that one in me. I've never made it through a Civ game either. I just don't know that I've got the thing for it, you know? Jinx, I'm going to be lurking for a while, but I will update you on my progress. Okay, Anthony, thank you. Thank you. Hang on, that is too much lore for Jinx to handle. I mean, I can handle a lot of lore sometimes, but I think it's harder to enjoy, like, deep lore and learning it in a game when I'm live, because I have to like focus to learn stuff, and if I have chat going at the same time, it's a lot easier for me to just be distracted, because I'll just be sitting here like yapping or talking to you guys, and then I'll miss stuff that's important because I auto click sometimes. Not intentionally, but it's like I have to mess around with things to stay remotely focused on anything, so then just like hitting a continue button becomes like a fidget toy. Jinx, it's like 50 plus hours on lore, not including videos and books. What? Jinx, it has more complex lore than WoW's entire series. That's pretty intense, you know? I mean, so does Kingdom Hearts. I don't know if that's true. I feel like every time I've seen a Kingdom Hearts video online, though, it's like incredibly long. And I still don't know any of it. Komodo! Do you know about supply and demand? Reading that sentence already drained me. Okay, nah, Komodo, I don't think that one's made for me. Undead Levi, hello! Hello, it's nice to see you. Welcome in. Hi! I don't think Doom 3 gives me any backstory as to how the demons got through the portal into the UAC base, and it really drives me crazy. No, they're just demons. They just kind of do that, right? You like supply and demand. I like having a treat supply, and I do demand it. But that's about as far as I usually get. No. Actually, I told somebody this story recently. I think it was Asm. I have one of my older brothers. Ah! Jesus! I guess on the topic, yeah, of like supply and demand. I have an older brother who went off to college when I was like a kid, and when he came home that Christmas, bro, I kid you, unironically, my brother got a C on his 1000 level econ class. He got a C that semester in his intro 1000 level economics class. He came home, deadass sat in front of me and my like family, like while we're all in the living room, and he was like, I know how to fix this country. If I was in the White House, I could fix it. I know what to do. And I was like, bro, you couldn't even get an A. What the hell do you mean? The hell do you mean you can fix it? What do you mean? It's been years and I've never forgotten because it was such an out-of-pocket thing to say. I was like, bro, I wish I could have his level of self-esteem. He was so sure of himself. He said it with like absolute confidence. He said it with gravitas, bro. Like he was like looking us dead in the eye. He was like, I could do this. I could do this. I was like, there's no way. Like, you didn't even learn enough to get an A. How are you? How is that? Donnie Kruger effect at work, bro. I don't know what it was. I adore him. He's a good brother. But I'm so haunted by that statement. I'm so haunted. Like, what on earth does that mean? Fishbone collar. I'm glad you like the fishbone collar. You guys want to see my shirt design? Hang on, check this out. What do you guys think of this dabbing cat? What do you guys think of this cat? Do you guys think it's cool? You guys think this looking fresh? You like my drip? You like the drip? Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, you can like hardly ever see it when I zoom in. A tabby cat. You want that shirt? Make it happen. Dude, if I could like actually custom design merch, I would absolutely do it. Jinx has IRL fishbone necklace and ring. I do! It's so cute. I love them. I love them. Kitty, yeah. Drippy, yeah. I love that thing so much. Thank you, Trexus, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. And I was excited to have a chance to show it off since it's not like all the time I get to zoom out. like a lot of times I update my shirt and I don't get to like show anybody my t-shirt design because I'm zoomed in. You love to see pictures? Oh my god, I think I was gonna show them on my hand cam stream. I think I did. Have you been wearing them? I do. I wear the necklace probably the most. I wear the earrings sometimes. I'm a little bit I wear the fishbone earrings like if it's like a short outing. I get a little bit I feel a little bit like weird when I like go to run a hand through my like hair and I catch on a dangly earring. I usually wear studded earrings more than danglies because I'll start playing with them and I'll like hurt my ear if I do it too much. It's like you got a little dangle and it's like, don't you just want to vap it? You just kind of want to vap it. Yeah, Green's trying to be a sussy baka, but I've had it confirmed. Alright, the artist said they were working on fixing the shirt. It's canon! It's canon that this shirt is a nerf, alright? The artist, Two Intails, has spoken and said, yes, it is a bug. It was not meant to make everybody absolutely flat. The shirt is bugged, okay? It's not me! It's not me! Lewis, welcome in. It's nice to see you. Hello! I'm doing very good because I'm live and I'm not working and I'm getting a yap and it's good for me. It's enrichment. It's an enriching environment to get to go live and just yap at people and hold you all hostage in my chat. Well, I yap. Yo, Grimry! Welcome in. Arigato for the follow. Hi! You're flat into the box fist. I'm flat into the box fist is accurate. Grimmy, hi! Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Well, for me, it's Wednesday, but it might be Thursday if it's somewhere else. You have noticed you have a container of goldfish in your... Whoa, let's go! I love goldfish. That's my usual snack. But we have the pretzel sticks, so we're enjoying them because they're a special edition tweet. And also, I find the maple brown butter pretzels really, really addictive. I'm probably gonna go through these pretzels a little fast. Your dad is blaming you for something you didn't do? Oh, I'm sorry. I've had that happen to me too. That's part of life. Unfortunately, it takes a while for... Unfortunately, sometimes as a kid, you get in trouble for stuff you didn't do. One day, though, you get to move out, and then you don't have to deal with it anymore. What's your favorite goldfish flavor? I like the vanilla cupcake cookie goldfish, and I like the flavor blasted cheddar goldfish, but I like all goldfish flavors for the most part. I don't know if there's a goldfish flavor I don't like. Honestly, I try to think. That exists? Which ones? The vanilla cupcake cookie goldfish? 100%. Those were some of my first stream treats. But yeah, I still have flavor blasted. I haven't finished my flavor blasted carton yet. He's saying you damaged a print head, but I didn't. Now he's gonna take the repair cost out of my saved money for my base. Oh, dude, that really sucks. I feel like if there's like a financial punishment, there should be actual proof involved of it being broken by a person. But I know parents, unfortunately, parents in a home, they run an autocracy. There's no real veto system. It's part of why it can be really rough to be growing, like when you're growing up, because they don't really have to listen to anyone else or behave justly. All you can do is your best. And ideally, even if it's unfair, sometimes keeping your head down is better, because if they're less bothered with you, then you can fly by under the radar better. That's not like nice advice, that's just the reality of life. It can be the same way with like unjust employers. Sometimes you just have to go by and hope they don't notice you too much, you know? Or you have to create a sense of rapport where they treat you with favoritism to avoid things, you know? That's not nice, but that is how life works. In a sense, you can view it as training for future injustices of the world, you know? I work for him and he barely pays me. He's gonna deduct it out of what I have saved up, yeah. All you can do is do your best and know that someday you get to pick his retirement home, yeah? That's really good. And you may not even pick one at all, yeah. Wait. Also, hi, Lewis. Yeah. That's effed up, not gonna lie. Yeah, life is effed up. Unfortunately, the world is filled with a mixture of good things and bad things. And we don't get to pick which good things or bad things we are dealt. We get whatever we get. And unfortunately, there's a lot of adults that don't treat their children as living, thinking beings and instead treat them as property. And all you can do is wait it out, because unfortunately, it is extremely hard to become emancipated. And you don't get to always opt into a different, like, family environment. Because even if you had other family that'd be willing to take you, it doesn't inherently mean that your parents would hand over rights, and they still are given rights with priority. And also, even if you want to go and, like, take it to court or something, court itself is really expensive. So, like, it's not even feasible for most people to seek out legal proceedings to begin with. So in actuality, yeah, when you're a kid, you don't really have any rights. It's the worst part. Because you're entirely at the mercy of the circumstances of your birth. It's not just, it is what it is. Yeah, it's definitely rough. I feel like it's one of those things that's sad. You do get compensation in the form of Twinkies though, so I'm fine with it. Well, that's fair, Juster. I had to do a lot of chores for my family growing up. I was usually rewarded with cake or pizza rolls. I found that to be a fitting system. My family loved me though for like all of their faults. Yeah, it's complicated though. Yeah, wait, Flame. Yeah. Hang on. You work and you give me crappy pay and you've been ducting out of what I've been saving for the last 4 months. 19 years old, no longer a kid. Do you have other options then, Grim? I don't know what country you live in, so I know things are different in other places, but like, was college and loans not an option? was getting a job more directly through a third party not an option, because like the moment you have some work experience, you should just put it on your resume and then just start continuously handing out your resume everywhere. Like, there's not many options you can do, but it's always easier to get a job when you have a job, which sounds backwards, but it's not anything. I think the Unk line was a joke, for the record. Baby, thank you for the sub! Oh my god! Thank you! Meow kitty meow. Hi! Welcome in! But yeah, I was gonna say, it's hard here. I ain't got nowhere else to go. Well, the main benefit of... Okay, so high school diploma, get a GED. That's your step one. Get a GED. GED is the same as a high school diploma to most people, and all you have to do is take a test. If you don't think you can pass the test now, you don't have to pay money to study for your GED. Go on Khan Academy. Do the prep courses on Khan Academy for free on your computer for getting a GED, and then get your GED. And then that'll be better. Also, I'm gonna tell you this. I dropped out of college. University dropout is different than high school dropout. It's significantly, right? But a lot of jobs say that you need a BA or a BS. BS sounds like a joke. They say you need a bachelor's or higher, yeah, but you don't have to. If you're good at your job and you sound good in an interview and you have enough experience on paper, people don't actually care that much. Unless you're going for a job where it's a legal requirement that you have these degrees and stuff, like lawyer, like law jobs or like healthcare jobs. They don't really care. Like, they don't like the required a degree. It's like it's required a degree if you don't have any work experience. That's the stuff. And all you have to know is, like, you have to gauge what they want in a job. It's really more about tactics than it is about your actual like skills. Like, it's really about how well they can imagine you working in a place. Like, that's it. Stop! Hey, Will. Braga. Yada yada. But yeah, most places prefer job experience, not diplomas. Because they don't really care about diplomas. Like, diplomas are a way of saying you know how to follow instructions and show up to a place on time. That's what they're asking for. So if you can't, like, if most of the time they view high school as they require it because they're like, yo, you have to be able to at least show up, right? Enough for them to give you a piece of paper. And if you can't do that, then you have to get the little, like, exam that says, hey, I knew the basic stuff and I was able to show up for an exam. That's your alternative. They just want to know that you can get dressed and show up to a place on time. That's like 80% of every job. And then after that, it's the rest. It's the rest. So, like, you're gonna make slime now? Okay, have fun, Midnight! Wait, what did you... Oh, you got a Sunday on Saturday? That makes me happy. I really do mean it when I tell people. You should try and find something every day or every week that can make you happy that you can look to. You can look to enjoy. Can't I just get a fake GED online? Why would you fake it and risk getting hit with a fraud charge? I mean, at that point, look, if you're gonna go out of pocket and like risk getting like prison time or jail time or having wages garnished, you should probably stay working for your dad. At that point, maybe you're not ready for a real job. You want to go pro on bass guitar? Okay, then you definitely need to consider this. Yeah. When you have a goal, you should ask yourself, what gets me to my goal? And then plan out everything around that. Ask yourself where you want to be in 5 years. Then ask yourself what you'd have to do to get there in 5 years. Right? And then, if you haven't done all of that, if you're not doing the steps that you need to get there, it's probably not gonna happen, right? Yeah? Like, that's just how it kind of works. Like, nothing's generally given to you in life. In fact, life actively tries to take the things you want from you. So you have to have a fighter's mentality whenever you have a goal on what is the most I can do to get to where I want to be. You own 2 bases. Why are you trying to save money for a base? You think every rock star that got good at playing bass and started booking gigs had a fancy bass? Why aren't you investing in something that actually helps you move out and get to a place where you can probably make music more regularly and record things and get your name out there so you get gigs? Fix up my second bass. Okay, so I feel like this is all deflecting from the main thing. If you have at least one bass, you could be making plays. Like, I like, at this point, I feel like if you're trying to wait for the most optimal conditions to do things in, you're never gonna get anything done because nothing in life is ever gonna be optimal conditions for anything. Ever. Like, it's gonna probably rain on your wedding day. It is probably going to snow when you are, whenever your heat breaks. It is you're gonna get a red light if you're running late. That is life. Like, that is just how it goes. You just gotta get some, yeah, you want a basic thing? Find a way to, like, record your bass on your PC. Whatever system works for you to be able to record it. Post content of stuff you make. Post content of stuff you make and see if you book gigs. The rest is irrelevant, because, like, the only way you make money as a bassist is playing bass. Do you stream repo at all? I streamed so much repo for a while. I haven't done it in a while now. But there was, like, a stretch there where I was playing repo all the time. Do you guys remember that? Do you guys remember when we had a community event for repo and we had, like, 20 people in a lobby? That was absolutely insane. I couldn't understand anything that was being said. Probably everybody understood me, but that's just because I was loud. So they couldn't not hear me. Oh my god. But yeah. Let's observe chat in its natural habitat. Oh, Frosty Tools? Yeah, that was great. That was with Korea, you're right. That was with Korea. Dude, that was so fun. Ads? Oh. I'm a little disappointed that the typo is ads and not, was just ad, like ADD instead of ass, like low-key. We need a Nimbus only stream. You know, midnight, it's not as impossible as you think. I am working on stuff for you guys for Nimbus. It's all works in progress. I think the due date for the thing I'm waiting on for next steps for Nimbus is April 15th. I think that's when the artist said it'd be done by. I probably should message them and check in, because I haven't heard much. Frosty Tools? Oh, right. So YouTube chat. Let me tell you guys something. On Twitch side, when I go into an ad break, there is actually a bot I have called Frosty Tools, and it makes a summary of chat from, like, everything that happened in chat between, like, now and the last ad break. And it'll actually include usernames of chatters on Twitch. So here's an example. This is the current one. It says, let's observe chat in its natural habitat. In the wild of Chatlandia, a fascinating ecosystem thrives under the watchful eyes of enerjynx. Jester Does Stream debates the economics of fish and Twinkies, while Green warns of lore overload. Grim battles familial, bro, I can't read. Familial strife. Dreaming of bass guitar glory. Amidst this, the chat collectively meows in unison 608 times and counting. Yeah. So that's just like a Twitch feature though. Yeah. Sometimes it will burn people. It can burn me or other chatters like really hard. It's a little bit of a wild card. Umbra, thank you for the follow. Arigato, welcome in. You like my ears? Thank you, Firefly. Thank you. I like them too.
Baby.
I am personally very attached to my ears. That was a bad joke even for me. I'm gonna see myself out. Oh my god. Okay, Flame, thank you for the 7 streams tweak. I like Twinkies and I get flamed for it. Bro, nah, I love Twinkies. I ain't even hating. I think they're yummy. You're out of here, goddammit. Alright, well I guess that's fair, Firefly. I can't judge you for that. For recording, use Ripper. There are free effects and pedals and stuff where, oh yeah, true. That sounds like a great feature to have. I love it because it also does a really good shout out. So Frosty Tools has this other feature set other than the chat summaries where it also can read people's Twitch pages for recent streams and tags and titles. So when I shout someone out on my stream on Twitch, it drops a text blurb saying who that streamer is and what kind of content they do. So yeah, you have discovered I have a Chibi Jinx. Yeah, do you guys want Chibi Jinx? Do you guys want me to pull out Chibi Jinx? Hang on. We can pull out Chibi Jinx for a second. We'll pull out Chibi Jinx. Hang on. I'm transforming, but backwards instead of getting big. Wait, I forgot I had my controller toggle on. Hang on. I was playing games, obviously, last time I had this bad boy out. Yeah. Obviously, last time I was playing a game, so. Ah! 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 Okay, yeah. So this is. Ah! This is the Chibi Jinx. Okay, so hello, and we can do some fun stuff on this model, like yeah. we can do our peace signs. This one actually has like multiple outfits too, which I do find very fun. Not all of my models have so many outfits, so it's kind of special. Woo!
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet.
Wait, Jinx have added a sound for redeeming outfit? I have not yet. I have not updated my sound effects since last stream. I need you guys to understand, I have not even really been on my desktop even since like last stream. Since I've mostly been having to do work. I've mostly been on like my work computer. Hang on a second. Since we have don't bug me! Since we have hi Jade Lovely, hello! Since we were asked to show the chibi, let me go ahead and show the different outfits. So we also have this outfit, which has this no, not that one. This one. I have this one toggle. Meow. And we also have this. Wait, that was the outfit I was just in. You guys didn't see that. You guys didn't see that. We also have this outfit. Yeah, we have this one too. And this one lets me raise my hand up and down like that. I think it's cute. This is the quick outfit options. And all of these have a few toggles as well. Like I can pull out a microphone. Oh, wait a second. Let me change outfits. It's occurring to me that you can't see the microphone when I have the long sleeves. The oversized sleeves are cute, but you can't see that it's a microphone. It looks like I'm holding a ball. It didn't look like anything. Fun artist, hello! Alright, now we can go back because we were able to show that it was a microphone. We also have the controller toggle. This one actually tracks when I have my controller plugged in. I don't have my controller. We will actually have karaoke in April. That's a spoiler, but that wasn't a secret surprise. We will be having a karaoke stream in April. End of April, I think, was when it was scheduled. We will be doing that, yeah? I don't know the exact date. I'm gonna have to double check. We also have a keyboard one. This one does track. Woo! Sorry, I didn't realize I had something selected, so I didn't expect it to do that. But yes, it does have, it has tracking, so you guys can see what I press, as long as I'm in the right window and not the wrong window like I just was. I think that's it. We also have a bow. We have a Steam button, yeah. And, we have a lot of emotes on this one. And turn off the light in my eyes if I'm dead inside. We've got sulk. We can nervous sweat. We can also. I'm smart now, chat. I'm smart now. I'm so smart. I can hard eyes. This is actually we usually only trigger that one though for head pads.
Jinx, the first video I watched was the Elden Ring video.
Oh, the Elden Ring video? So was the chibi.
So
Yeah, I love the chibi model. I'm not even gonna lie.
You to your chibi model.
I feel like the chibi model suits me really well. I have an attachment to it, to be sure.
Time.
I think this was one of the... Yeah. Ah, snacky, thank you. Ow, nom, 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 nom. It's interesting because while I've considered many times in swapping different like big models, my chibi model, yeah, I love my chibi model. I am thinking about recoloring the blue on this outfit to also be purple though. Because I like the oversized sleeves, but I wish it was purple. Virus! Hello! Welcome
Meow, meow, meow. Meow.
I didn't really have any already in there. I gave you a free Nia. Mo's here! Mo, hi! Thank you for the plug! Wait, no, that's a plug. That's a plug. Hang on. I had to look closer. That's a plug. Thanks, good news! I'm making further progress on my veteran difficulty playthrough on Doom 3. But I feel it's an eternal spiritual journey trying to unlock Nightmare difficulty. Hang in there! If you feel like Nightmare difficulty is impossible to unlock, wait until you're trying to go through Nightmare difficulty with no deaths. Yeah? No damage, no deaths, right? You relate to the old Big Jinx model? That's fair too. I love, we still have other Big Jinx, so hang on. Since we're just model exploring, hang on. Where is OG Big Jinx? And by OG, I mean original, original custom Big Jinx. We're not gonna count other pre-mints. There we go. We got her. Hang on, where's my Nimbus? Feels weird to have this model without Nimbus in my arms. We also have this one, which is still hype. I have no problems with this model. I don't love the rigging as much. My actual 1.0, yeah. I love it. I still love it. Wait, 100 Shriek Mo is actually such a flex. Holy crap. How about the RGB Jinx? That was actually the very first Jinx, so that is fair to say, you know. RGB Jinx technically was the very first Jinx. That was the first time I went live with my $5 model. It was RGB Jinx. But we love Nimbus. The cat is too precious. Yeah, the main thing on this model that I miss whenever I'm not using it is Nimbus. This is, so my previous big model is technically a customizable. I just really like the rigging on it. I think it matches my personality well. But this one, I don't think the rigging's quite as smooth, but it does have some it's still an improvement on the models I used to use on rigging by Humongous Martin. It is my custom design, and we got Nimbus. I do still have RGB. You guys want RGB Jinx? Do you guys actually want to see RGB Jinx? Alright, hang on. Oh, we're in the model rabbit hole. Hang on. I don't know if I can turn on RGB too easily on this one, but this is the very first model I ever went live with. This is the model that got me to affiliate on Twitch. It's just a bust up cat, bro. It's a bust up cat. This was it, baby. This is how I looked when Raz met me. And as you can see, well, theoretically it would see. Apparently this thing decided to be a booger. Let's see. Would it be this expression maybe then? Nope, not working. Dude, the RGB on this one always breaks. I forgot about that. Maybe I should just try, we'll try it again. Hey, let's see. I want to say it's like... Bro, why won't this thing work? Start! Bro, you start right now. Bro, freaking work. This model's so busted. I can't even trigger its own expression. Turn on expression on off. This one should probably work. Maybe? We're gonna see. This one. There we go. RGB Jinx. We're running it. We got it on. We got on RGB Jinx. This took so much effort. It's supposed to let me do it via hotkey. It breaks on hotkeys. It was actually a model I had to fight with for the longest time. A Nimbus replacement. Bro, I'm just a floating torso. But yeah, this was the first Jinx, guys. This is the very first Jinx that ever went live on Twitch. I'll be honest, for $5, not that bad. Yeah, not that bad. The ears even wiggle a little bit on the hoodie, which is crazy. They're like kind of like realistic cat ears, but they're built into the hoodie. So it's new Jinx? No, Oso. This is old Jinx. This was Jinx for my very first stream when I went live on Twitch. This was it. This was the very first model I ever used. It was this model. This was the very first one I ever used live on Twitch. I told myself if I could hit affiliate, I would upgrade my model. Because, only 1 or 2 streams with this model, because I hit affiliate in, like, less than 2 weeks. This was $5. Yeah, it was $5 on Etsy. I'm not sure if this is actually, like, real art, if this was AI. I'm not 100% sure. It was before AI was, like, it was around still, you know what I mean? I mean, like, it was, what? I went live 2024, so it wasn't like AI didn't exist, but... This thing's a little odd. But yeah, that was how it worked. And then after that, I upgraded to the other model, which was like a $30 pre-made, which was... Where is it? Where's the old Jinx? I'm gonna be scrolling for 10 years. Okay, this one. This one also wigs out currently with the way I do my tracking. This was the second Jinx. This was Jinx up until February of last year. The mouths don't close because neither of these models were made with V-Bridger input, so they don't actually understand the face tracking values for these aren't working right. They don't know what's happening. That's why they're not closing. It's not because they don't actually close. They close normally when I still had the webcam tracking, you know? That's not the old Jinx, that's bigger Jinx. What do you mean that's bigger? What do you mean? So this is the Jinx most people probably knew me as. This one was $30 and it had a lot of stuff. I had my treat redeem set up on this one. I also had a Nimbus. This was my Nimbus on this model. This one is this was my first. This is like probably the model I used the longest. Like that was before I had my own. This one was it for a long time. I will clarify, they did move better before I had V-Bridger, right? Because now the inputs don't make sense for these models. They weren't designed for the iPhone tracking. She's got more dimensions than the new. Yo, shut up. No, she don't. Yo, shut up. Shut up. Meow, meow, meow. Wow! I forgot I could make my head disappear. Wait, no. This one? How do I make my arms reappear on this? This one? Oh, there they are. We got our arms again. Big dub. Alright, took me a second. I don't remember the hotkeys. I haven't used this model in a long time, guys. You gotta bear with me. I can make myself headless. Oh, we got the Emo Jinx toggles. We got the Emo Jinx toggle! Guys, Emo Jinx is back. I'm so sorry to hear about your dog, Pencil. I guess it's good timing with me turning on the Emo Jinx toggle. Guys, Jinx, can you go bald? I don't know if I had a bald toggle on this one. We had an Emo Jinx, though. We had Emo Jinx. I forgot, this was a redeem. You could do the Bad Jinx redeem, and I would turn emo, and I'd flip upside down. You have 5 models? I mean, these aren't really mine. Because these are, like, pre-made, and nor were they customizable. They were just, like, models that looked how they looked. But they were closer to how I imagined myself, so that was what I had. I would say... Probably, I really only use like, I guess 3 2D models, but I would say I have a 3D for VR chat. But I don't use it outside of VR chat. So it's like, probably like 3 live 2D models. Jinx read my Mish chat. There was never a chance to bald. Technically, you guys want the hard truth? If I pull out my actual 1.0, you guys ready for the sad truth? I want you to look into my eyes. There is no head underneath this hair. I cannot go bald. I don't even have the option. There's no head underneath this hair. Underneath this hair, there's nothing. So if I try to erase the hair for a bald toggle, it's literally not even possible. There's nothing there. There's literally no brain. There's literally no brain. They did not draw a head underneath this hair. So it's not actually possible. I don't have a bald redeem because there's no bald head to show. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That's all. That's all. Technically, this model, this chibi, The chibi could technically go bald. Because there is a head underneath all this hair. There is a head underneath all this hair. Empty head on a whole new level, yeah, basically. But this one actually has
sign of intelligence.
the head curves like there's no head that curves. Boo! Yeah, there is a head underneath this hair. I can prove it, but I don't know that I want to. I'm not gonna let you guys clip me being bald. You guys will never let it go. Is there an emo chibi jinx? Sadly, no. Sadly, no. I'd always thought that I would like expand what I had as options on my model over time for this chibi, but currently the artist who made my chibi model isn't like open to more chibi model orders. They closed them up when they made, their name is Senmaku. They made a customizable model, and I think it took up a lot of their time after. They also wanted to put in effort into making full-size custom models for people, so they didn't want to just do the chibis. So I haven't been able to. Can I show off 5 models at once? I can do my 3 models, but I can't do all of them. I can tell you that much. We have done the 3 models at once before, and my PC did go crazy. We have a short of that, but I don't think I could do 5. I'm not too confident on that one. I'm not too confident that one would work. If I'm being honest. My PC already seemed like they were going through it. It already looked like it was fighting. So we're going back to this model because this was the one I started with today. So I try to be consistent. If I start with one, I usually try to end with it. With that said, am I perfect at that? Yeah. Double your jinx, double your fun. People got kind of confused when, when I have too many of them up. Because they all follow me and still track with me. So it gets a little weird. Yeah, you're welcome to DM me, Kumo. I still am catching up on DMs though. So if I take a second to reply, please know. I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm so behind, bro. I did not keep up with DMs while I was working. I opened it up today and I was like, yo, I should catch up on DMs. And then I saw it.
Help by accidentally. The search suggestions are very, very strong.
Wait, what?
I think you would be
Help by
confuzzled.
accidentally. Hang on. Let me put it in on Google. Hang on. Help by accidentally summoned a lemon. Built a jeep. Wait, what? Hang on. Can I show these? What? Wait, where is this? Hang on, where's my... Where did I put this? Here? Okay, yeah, that worked. You guys should be able to see it. Help, I accidentally... Yeah, you guys can see this! Summoned a lemon, built a jeep, summoned Elmo! How are these accidental... Why are there so many accidental summonings? Elmo, Mahoraga, and Demoman? And a lemon to fight Mahoraga? What is this? Wait, built a shelf? Okay, invaded Poland. Okay, well... Okay, yeah, I guess I should have expected that one. This seems ridiculous. Wait, I just realized chat's kind of covering some of these. You guys will just have to, you know, fill it in for yourselves. That is weird. I don't know what I expected. How does one accidentally summon a lemon? Which meaning of lemon? Because there's like 2 different iterations of lemon, right? Right? Like there's a... Tracking out the new model is crazy. I will say that's the thing. This one, Wolfie thought I found you some other time because she thought I was here before her raid she did for you. Oh! Wait, so Wolfie didn't know you found my stream through her? That's crazy. This model has the best face tracking. That's why I've been using it so much. I feel like in terms of expressiveness, this one's kind of second to none. You guys want me to share something like random with you guys? You guys want to peek behind the curtain of a person who I always like? If I could get any model ever, like who I would like get for rigging? Cause like, well, not ever. Cause let me clarify. I would love to work with the person who made this model, but I can never get a custom done by them. I'll never get a custom done by them because they are the busies, sadly. And they also just don't accept like new customers. They straight up do not accept new customers. But they do have, there is one person I've always I think they make like really good, and they do cool stuff. I would love to try working with them. But, mind you, I don't have a new model, so there's no way that's gonna happen anytime soon. We'll just have a little Christmas wish. Little miracle, Christmas miracle. This one's not gonna happen, though, for the record. I'm clarifying so people understand. It's not on the horizon, and they probably have applications. But here, I'll show you guys. Blah, 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 da, 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 da. Okay, here. This is it! This is the... I love this person's stuff. Hang on, am I small enough? I'm not even sure. We're gonna find out. Where did I put oh yeah, I think that's small enough, right? You guys can... We're gonna keep it muted. We don't need sound. Sound is, optional. But this is the rigor I really like. I think they do a really good job. You guys don't have to focus in on the boom movements, but they're there. I just like how they do stuff. They have really good animations on the model, I think. I think they look dope. I think they look really cool. I just think they look cool as hell. Oh, I saw this booba! You guys, I knew you were gonna lock in on the booba. I knew it. I was like, I want you guys to know, I intentionally did not pick the sussiest option. But, look, VTuber designs come in a lot of different flavors. Some of them are, different than others. But I think they do a really good job in the rigging. And I like that they have, like, animation capability. Not everybody can do animations on models. So, I think this one came out really cute. I like the way the ears move and stuff. They still have the tail animations. All that stuff's important to me. All that stuff matters to me. So, yeah. I think they came out really cute. I thought it was like a nice mid-ground. I thought this was a nice mid-ground between the different model rigging styles of the ones I've used. I love this person, Doha. I literally, are they just a rigger? Yeah, they're just a rigger. And I'll have you know, I live on their card. I look at their card about, bro, I'm not even lying. I look at their card about 7 times a week. I'm like, probably like every day. Like almost every day. Maybe, yeah, I'll be honest. Even when I wasn't streaming, I would still look at their website sometimes. Unironically, I look at their stuff almost every day. I think it's so nice. I just like, so what's the reason why not? Oh my god, bro. Come on, there's like, the real answer is, it costs thousands for art and then thousands again for the rigging. So let's see. What's Doha's base price? Hang on. Price. I'm gonna look at the price page. This is the page I try not to look at, for the record. Base price. Signature model. $2,500. And that's the reason why. That's $2,500. And then, mind you, the V-Bridger face tracking, that's extra. Everything's add-on cost. So, yeah, that's why. I call them, they're all expensive. They're all so expensive. So like, yeah, I only look at the parts where I look at the pretty things and I avoid the price page. As a good eye candy shopper does. Failed Reaper returns, arigato for the follow. Payload Kira, welcome. God damn it. Bark Wolf, lovely. Did you know you're amazing, appreciated, absolutely perfect in every way? Oh, that's so sweet of you. Also, hello, Boundless Broadcast. Meowdy. Jace, you wouldn't have to worry about the jiggle thing. Guys, shut the frick up. Shut up! You know that! You know that! But yeah, I mean, you guys have to remember, well, I wouldn't probably spend, I'll be honest, the rigging would just be really expensive. Plus, I haven't even, like, been able to pay for model art for, like, a new module. So I'm not too close for the 2.0. I figure that'll be a many years in progress thing. Yeah. In the meantime, I'm also really happy using this model, my other models. I don't feel like I'm in a rush for any new one, you know? I think they're cute, and I like to imagine the future, but I'm not in an immediate rush. I I want to do it eventually though, because I let you guys pick one of the outfits and hairstyles for a new model. So someday I would like to make good on my promise, yeah. But it's a lot of money to get a new one, so it's gonna take time. It'll take a long time. Yeah, the emojinx. Yeah, you guys like the twin tails. That's the other reason why I'm gonna clarify. Because when you pay the rigger and the artist, I have to get the double hair and double outfit, which means it's a lot more front investment. So I'm not immediately rushed. I will say, since you guys, I think I showed you guys the design for my 2.0s. So, maybe I'll like make like, I don't know, coffee co-fagels or something eventually, but there's not like an immediate rush. There's no immediate rush. They take a while to make, even if I like got the money anyway. Not the newcomers. True, we do have new people in all the time, so maybe I will set it up on coffee or ko-fi or whatever, and then people can see it. Or I could like make it like I don't know. Your model is very good. You could have models can be a bit messy when changing them. I've changed models a lot, so in terms of my regulars, I don't think there's too many people who aren't used to me transforming, evolving. But I'm not in any rush. Like, I'm pretty happy with my current models. So, I'm not too worried about it. But I think a big part of it's also, I haven't done, like, a rebrand. You know? Like, all of my characters are effectively Purple Cat Girl. All of my characters are still Jinx, and they look like Jinx. I'm not having some, like... I'm not like, oh, Jinx 2.0. I've become an alpha wolf VTuber. I become an alpha wolf VTuber and my pheromones are spreading. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm really happy ads are running right now, so most people didn't hear that. I'm quite used to it. It's funny how used you get to it after a while. Yeah, I changed my pheromone vaccine! Bro! Oh my god! I was not ready for that sentence. Oh, jeez. Jason, what the fuck? Look, I don't have an answer for you, Kubo. I don't always think before I speak. Sometimes I just say things. Sometimes I just say things. It's not too important. The point is, I just, look. You're awesome and appreciated, thank you. I'm just saying that, I don't feel like it's as jarring because I've had such a regular, like, model swaps and evolutions and how I do things that I feel like it gets to a point where it's more commonplace. I also try to make sure that I like put on pictures in my about pages and stuff of all the different models, so it's not like a shock when I swap up. What? JJ Marty, thank you for the follow, arigato! Welcome in! But you know, it's all the same. Like, I'm still me across all my models. I think I have like a weird emotional attachment to just about every model I've used though. I feel like, with the exception, like I've had some pre-mades and like customizable I test out just out of curiosity. Like I didn't get too attached to the Prism model. I liked the hair, but I never felt like it was like me. Summer! Mercy! Hi though. You're still bro, our silly blondies. Which model? Prism model is one I use for an example, and it's on a short, but I don't generally use it. I think I still have it. Hang on. This model. Wait. Alright, I just realized there's like different iterations of this one. I think it was... we're gonna see if this works. If it doesn't work, my bad. I don't even know if this one's got the stuff applied or not. Oh my god, I forgot how heavy this model was. This model I used before on stream, but I'm not particularly attached to. Like, I never really viewed this as a full Jinx model. I don't really count it as one of them. You know? I just have it for... I wanted to test it out and see what it was like. But I don't use this. I don't really go live and be like, yo, I'm streaming, check it out. This is my normal look. I never do that. Anybody get distracted? The tail is a lot more distracting on this one as well. Hang on, Rossi, Sarah is on the cruise? Hello, welcome in. I've never seen this one. I only used this once. Thank you for the headband. I am swapping back now though, guys. I'm not keeping this model up. I forgot that this one had the animated hearts for the headband. We're getting rid of it. The hair highlights, thank you. That is part of my original character sheet. Nobody really, like, I had, so you can see it on the eyes on this model. My original character sheet, man, I had, like a light blue gradient tint on my hair and on my, like, at the bottom of my eyes for the highlight. And nobody ever really put it in for any of the model makers. But yeah, I don't feel like it looked like me. I felt like it looked weird. I like the way the ears moved on it, but other than that, I wouldn't say that I didn't think it felt like me. I respect that it works for other people. It just was not my type of model. I literally didn't even, yeah, it was like less than 30 minutes stream time on that bad boy, I'm not gonna lie. I really feel like that one was just like, not that, I feel like that one was just, yeah, it was in a short. I did talk about it. I will say, I actually would recommend that model to probably most new VTubers. Boundless Broadcast, thank you for the follow, arigato! I would recommend Prism to most people. The care package redeem does anything? Oh no, it does. I do the care package though. I get a treat, nom, 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 and I get to stretch and drink water. Or Dr. Pepper, depending on my choice. Yeah. Even though it's heavy at times, they actually have updates that made it less heavy where you can customize which items load in, which makes it more viable now. So it's not as heavy. Second of all, it does have the most customization options. So if you're a new VTuber and you don't have money and you want to recreate a character design you have in your mind,
Yeah?
Prism is undeniably your best option. Like, legitimately, it is the best choice in terms of variety. I love this model, which is the two Intails model. Cause I love the face tracking capabilities. Failed Reaper, thank you for the sub, thank you! And also, Jester, hang on, this one's for you. I went to hit a toggle because I had my other model's hotkeys up. Meow, meow, meow. But I was gonna say that, like, this one, it has very limited customization compared to the Prism. Prism just has a bigger range, so if you're making an all-new character, it's better. Hey Jinx, yeah, that's me, Habogui. Hi. Did you finish all 5 minutes of Mia's? Yeah. Probably at least 10. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to time it on stream. I don't know. It's hard to say. Prism has a growing range of design options. That's the other thing. They update it a lot. They have a lot of design options. They upgrade their toggles over time. They update everything. And there's such a big variety that for a new VTuber, I feel like it's objectively the best choice. Like, still. Yeah, I can't think of a model I'd recommend more initially. Senmaku I also really like. But it's a lot less on options. Most of them are, in general, can't really compete with Prism on options. Both Prism's Artist and Rigger are constantly working to keep updating. Oh, Kubo, funny you should say that. I was trying to say at the beginning of stream, I can't add more art to my Twitch page now. It's broken. It's actually broken. I broke my Twitch page by putting on so much art. I can no longer add new art or control where my panels go. I actually broke it by trying to turn it into a Tumblr. I actually was thinking about making a Tumblr just to post art of me and friends. Just like a Jinx art with friends blog. So maybe I'll do that. I'm not sure. But I broke my Twitch page, so I flew too close to the sun. I kept So once I get a model, is Prism the go-to for rigging it? No, Prism is a full model itself. It is art and rigging. Rigging, if you make a custom model, you are... sorry to say, you are on your own for rigging it unless you hire a rigger. You don't get to... I hope to have art with you too someday, Kuma. That'd be nice. I'm honest. Wait, Magic Cutie Andy, hello, a fellow kitty VTuber. Yo, that'd be... Thank you for the grats on 3K. And it's wonderful to see you. Thank you, thank you. I would be down. I'm just always bad at scheduling collabs. I want collabs without losing my free time. I want collabs without giving up on my solo play games. I ended up in a long stretch where every day was collabs for like a year almost, I feel like. You always start the PNG too. PNGs are great if you have a very set design. I will also say there's, like, when I say I recommend Prism, I want to clarify it's if I think it's really important if you're going to commission a model and you're not somebody with a ton of money that you test out live 2D. I regret that I didn't try more models before I ordered my first one because, like, you don't really know the different rigging styles and the different options for how you can have things set up in live 2D until you get into it. If you have a lot of money, you can probably recover and not be too impacted by limitations on whatever you commission. But if you're just like a normal person, it's a really big commitment to get a custom model. So I always say that's a big deal. That's my thought. Wish me the best and great work. I hope you get lots of love. Thank you, magical cutie Andy. I'll be sure to drop you a follow. Your art looks really cute. Wonderful to have you here. I know when I first started out, how it was so exciting to get to meet other cats. That was how I met Ichi. Ichi used to be a cat boy. Ichi used to be a cat boy, and he was playing Ultra Kill, and I was like, this is gonna be my friend. So I just went in there and I started yapping. And Ichi and I are still good friends. He's absolutely unhinged. God, but I love him. Oh my god, the Nekomark model? Yeah, bro. That was crazy. I guess that probably came from AI. That was so funny. Not AI, like AI in general. Sorry, people don't know. AI as in there was a chat member named AI. I just realized I made it sound like he used AI to make his model. That's not what I mean. I mean a person named AI made his model. That sounded bad. He's still a cat boy. What are you talking about? True. Dude, getting that video clip of him going yeah with the cat ears and the maid outfit was so big. Ha! Sorry, I wanted some Dr. Pepper. I leave. Bye-bye, failed Reaper. I hope you have a good day or night or time zone appropriate greeting of some sort. I actually usually end stream around 10 p.m. so we've got about 15-ish minutes left to chill. But I'm big hyped. I'm chilling, you know? Chilling? I don't know. Am I chilling? I don't know if I've ever chilled. What time is it? Oh, right. It's for me 9:46 p.m. I usually end at 10 p.m. So I'll probably look to rate out in like 15-ish minutes kind of deal. I'm not like super strict on my time, but I mean, I'm fairly strict. I have like a pretty tight work schedule during the week. Multitasking, like streaming on the regular and working full-time with overtime usually is like kind of a balancing act. Obviously this week, the balance got really skewed towards work. 2win is trying to get more customization or models though, so update should help with that. I'm gonna say this though, Levi. 2win can't really ever keep up with Prism because 2win, one, I think puts in, well, I will say it's really high effort, but it's one person having to do both parts of the work. Versus on Prism, they have a different person for art versus rigging. So they can actually speed up the process for release. That's a big part of what kept it competitive as well. You have a strict bird to keep you in line? True, you do like make sure you're spamming it if I'm going to. Like, I do appreciate it. I hate being told what to do on one hand, but on the other hand, bro, it helps so much. It's crazy. Loli? Hi, by the way. Holiday almost over? Bummer. Also, I know I saw a couple questions about my mic earlier. I am enjoying my mic. I definitely want to prep I definitely want to prep like more, like I want to test out the stuff before. Read the chat before that and say it loudly. Oh yeah, chat, you heard her. If you are underage, don't even look at Magical Cutie Andy's channel or else Green will ban you. And I will be very disappointed. Volcanus, hello, welcome in. I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy to see you. Hi. You want to go back on vacations? I feel that, Elid. I actually do have a vacation this summer. It's kind of weird to imagine going on vacation for as long as I'm gonna be on vacation. I've never really gone on a long vacation like that. It feels kind of surreal to like think about. At least like not in... I actually don't know if I have. I'm trying to think about it. I don't think I've ever had like a 2-week vacation before. I'm like, I'm sure it's gonna be fun when I go. I really need to start like spamming this month request to editors to get extra long forms for you guys. I'll have to do that pretty soon. Been a rough week, been unable to watch. I know, Volcanus, it's been rough. I have not been able to stream at all. I wasn't able to stream most of this week. I was so sad. Cause like, from my perspective... Yo! Andy, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, thank you. You have a lot more homework. Oh, no. I'm so sorry to hear that. You felt pretty hard snowboarding. It'd be nice to have some days off right now. Oh, no, Eatlet, I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better. I hope you, like, recover smoothly. Like, that sounds actually terrible. Holy crap. Also, Cass, enjoy your ZZZ time. Enjoy your ZZZ time! I hope you have fun! Don't stay up too late. Meow, 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 meow. Ah. Dude, yeah, Andy's profile looked cute. I ain't gonna lie. Andy looked cute. And you have a whole bunch of injuries to your leg for a while, so it hurt to walk. Oh, dude, that sucks. I would hate that. I hope they healed up well. I hope it healed up really good. Sleep is for the weak? Yeah. I hope sleep is important. Sleep is valid for health. Sleep lets you get big and strong. Sleep lets you feel big good. Big good. If you don't sleep enough, then bad things can happen. Like, Alzheimer's or something. I don't know. I don't know. Sleep is for the deserving? Well, I feel like sometimes you work really hard, you don't get to sleep, which is rough. You should take your nighttime meds? Oh yeah, be sure to. If you gotta take them early, be sure to take them. If sleep is for a week, then I'm a god. I have only got 6 hours the past 4 days. Yeah, that's brutal, Volcanic. I got more sleep than that. That's rough. I hope you get some rest soon. Like, please don't push yourself too hard. Make sure to get rest whenever you can. I understand that sometimes life gives us conditions where we have to push through, but I think it's important you get some rest. You were in baseball practice and a ball went into the outfield. It hit you directly in the leg. You hit your shin again? Oh, dude, you had like 3 kneecaps. Oh, that's so scary. Oh, that sounds terrible. I was in softball as a kid. And not a kid, like, I guess, like, younger? I don't know. And I went to play... I was playing softball, right? I got put on the team because they straight up didn't have enough people for the team. I was not like a pick because I was good. I want to clarify that. I was not good at softball, but they made me be catcher. And they made me be catcher, and I did not catch the ball with my mitt even once. I just would get hit by the ball every time. Luckily, I had padding on me as catcher, but I will clarify, all I did was get hit by the ball. I don't think I ever caught it even once. But I remember there was a point where I was like practicing before the games, and you were also in kickboxing. True, I was in kickboxing as well. So this is they actually kind of led into each other, because you see, when I was doing softball, they had this idea. They were like, oh, if you learn the ball hurts, and you don't have the like catcher's gear on, then you'll start catching, because the pain will teach you to catch the ball. But I'm not very good at catching things. So what actually happened was I got really good at not being bothered by being hit by the ball in practice. They just would throw the ball at me, and I just learned to take the bruises. My defense and HP stats went up faster than my reflexes. So I just got really good at just like hitting the ball, like getting hit and not flinching. That was it. That was all I learned. You're a meow? I did it earlier. Oh, you did another one. Wait, also Jester. Wait, did I do Jester's meow? I'm gonna do both in case.
Meow, meow, meow.
No wonder you're good at taking Pokeballs. Jinx, you should play ZCZ again. I might play ZCZ again. I'm not sure when though. I have a lot of games I want to play, so I'm not sure when order.
Yada, yada.
Jinx, are you let me take him? Practically, I may as well be. Hopefully the softball experience was still fun. I will say this, I had a good time on the team. They were cool. I think actually the most embarrassing thing that happened to me in softball wasn't even me being like bad at catching and just getting hit. It was that everybody had to have a turn going up to bat. And for my first few practices, I didn't hit the ball even one time. I didn't hit the ball even one time at first. Wait, also, thank you for gifting a sub! Yo, I hope they like it! Thank you so much for the gifted! But I didn't hit the ball even one time during practice. So what happened was, I go up to bat on my first game, and I hit the ball on my first try. And I was so shocked that I hit the ball. Bro, I didn't even start running. I just stood there. I was like, how is it? I was like, what? And my team is standing there in the dugout, like their head in their hands are like, Jinx, start running! Jinx, you're supposed to run! And I was like, oh shit. I forgot. I forgot to run! I had to I honestly think I got on base out of pity. I think the person on first base felt so bad. Felt so bad. I freaking forgot to run. That they just didn't tag me out. They didn't stand on base. Bro, I was that dumbass just standing there going, huh? What? The ball moved. Hello. I'm hyped. Not this Friday, next Friday. Wow. Also, hi Harmony, welcome in. What is happening? You know what? I don't have a good answer to that. That was just I don't know. I was just yapping, bro. I'm bad at kickboxing. Yeah, I did do kickboxing. I actually still have I still like kickboxing, but I'm not particularly, I wouldn't say I'm like good at it. Goop from Meet the Robinsons. No, Goop was in the outfield.
Snacky's time.
Goop was in the outfield. He fell asleep, so he didn't catch the ball. That was Goop's thing. It's totally different. I did see Asms! I did see you say that I whiffed the ball a lot. But it was kind of true. That was me for my first few practices. I don't have a counter. That's objective fact. I literally opened this story with I did not get on the team because I was good. I got on because my friend was good on the team. And they did not have enough players. There was just not enough girls wanting to play softball. So it was literally, yeah, objectively it was true. It's a bird if it's like I'm gonna defend against it or it's against my ego. That was just an objective fact. I miss a lot of chats, I'm not gonna lie. I miss chats all the time. Sometimes I even miss chats when it's slow, because I just started yapping. Yoli Hidden! Thank you for the follow, yeah. Hello, welcome in. Arigato! Hang on, in your first year of baseball, you had a coach who loved to yell. And if we screwed up once, we'd hear an earful of him yelling. He would yell at us, at the umpires, at any small mistake, which made my rookie year very stressful. That sucks, Jester. I will say our coach was actually really nice to me. Because if I quit, they couldn't play. Nobody's gonna be mean to me if I'm the requirement of the content. That was it. There was that or nobody. I beat nobody. Actually, they invited me back the next year. They didn't even have to have me the next year. They invited me back because I was considered good for team morale. People just liked having me around. They liked me being like, yo, you did a really good job hitting up there. Good work. So, there you go. You thought this would be a really trill stream. Okay. So, okay. I'm sorry, Harmony. I know I'll be like, guys, today's a chill stream. I've worked a lot. I'm just gonna take it easy, and then I'm screaming the entire stream anyway. I have a headphone warning tag. It's a requirement. You have to adopt your strategy. Hit Jinx with truth bombs constantly show she has no way to counter back. Nah, what do you mean? You like the counters. You literally were like, Jinx didn't see my comment because you wanted the fight as him. Don't you lie to me. You're at your favorite time interacting with me is us screaming at each other. And I know it. You yearn for the yells. You see me, and it's like when I look at my huskies and they're being good and quiet, you're like, it would be so much better if they were screaming right now. Also, Llamas, I did see you come in. I wanted to say hello. Hi, Llamas. It's nice to see you. Hi, Llamas. Hi. Girl, you're the one yelling the whole time. You're in caps right now, bro. I had to read it in a scream. You're in caps right now. So you're yelling too. You're yelling too. It's not just me. It's not just. It takes two, bro. It takes two. We have to. Yeah. I'm yelling the accusation of yelling. Nah, you've been yelling. You've been yelling, yeah. You've been yelling. And if you didn't you wouldn't even be in the stream if you didn't want to yell. This is like entering the mosh pit for volume. You come into the Jinx zone and you get loud. It's part of the Latina flavor, meal. No, not really. I don't know. I don't know. My whole family's loud, so maybe that might mouth out. I don't know. Jinx, scream at the mic. ASMR speedrun. Make sure to hydrate. Thank you. I will finish off this Dr. Pepper. Oh my god, it's 10. Chat, I shouldn't be screaming like this. This is actually supposed to be my cutoff time. Okay, chat. Who are we gonna raid? I know I've been screaming. I'll be screaming more probably tomorrow or something. I don't know if Rap's playing with me tomorrow. I actually need to message him. I'll follow up with him. If we're either playing with Raph tomorrow or we're not. I don't know the answer. You don't know the answer, so it's effectively a mystery. Streams a lot next week too. Yo, that sounds like an innuendo. Yo, keep. This is a family stream, as in keep. I'm just kidding. I don't know why I'm like this. Okay, we're gonna find somebody to raid. Who's live? A few more blahs, and I'm gonna think of somebody for sure. A few more blahs, and we're gonna find somebody. We get Sally, we could get, Cherry's live too! Cherry's live doing a subathon! Wait, is Cherry's on day 11 of subathon? That's pretty hype, actually. Wait, a new person? Yo, yeah, let's make a new friend. Green, who do you have? Don't let her leave, nah! Raph said Sunhaven? Oh, hell yeah, Sunhaven tomorrow will be hype. See, Sunhaven's another one of those streams. I'll say things like chill stream for chatting or chill stream for like Sunhaven, and then I'm just like, I never shut up. I'm just like screaming the entire time. My tinnitus ears are blessed. That's crazy good about it. Wait, Rosie Sharpthorn. BT, is she 18 plus or is she like everyone friendly? Just confirming, because you know the policy, if they're 18 plus and I haven't met them to like get approval, I try to be good. But if they're a dragon cat, it says. That sounds cute. Are they friendly for everyone? When will you be live again? Tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST. I'll be back. Everyone friendly? Okay, perfect. Yeah, let's raid her. That sounds nice. Wait, what's she playing? So she's a cat dragon hybrid VTuber, and she's playing Honkai. I'm down. I'm down. We'll be back live tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST. So I'll still be live for 3 hours tomorrow, same as today. It'll be the 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. EST window. And then Friday, I will be live, but I'm only going to be live on YouTube to celebrate, what, 5,000 subscribers, I think it was. I think that's what we're doing. That's the plan.
Time.
She has an 18 plus tag. Oh, she does. It's tagged 18 plus. Never mind. We're picking somebody different. Hang on. We're picking somebody different. It's 18 plus. I got bamboozled. You have someone? Okay, Cass, go ahead. Shoot. Pick me. All right, Cass, go ahead and tell me. Tell me who you got. Tell me who you guys got. Sam, Anonymous, hi. I'm sorry that, Birdie Ova. Okay, hang on. Let me make sure I check out Birdie Ova. I told, they don't look like they're live at this moment, but I'll drop them a follow and I'll check out Birdie Ovo in general. Sui's streaming. Oh, is Sumi streaming? That's something too. I think we should raid this cat VTuber. Sometimes annoying and screams a lot. What is this? Yeah, I swear to God, chat, if you guys start doing this thing where you guys are like, let's raid Jinx, I will actually bald out. Alright, so Guab Panda. Just chillin', they're playing Marvel Rivals. They're a panda. That's pretty cute. That's their panda PNG. Oh my god! I dropped them a follow and it did an air horn sound. It did an air horn sound. Let's read Jinx for real. Bro, you guys are diabolical. Alright, so let's go ahead. Alright, let's see. They look like fairly... Let's see. Their name's Panda, going there and trying to give you a laugh variety stream. That sounds nice. And also, you had to follow first. I was curious. Alright, guys. They look like a pretty smaller, like, Rivals streamer. But I'll be honest, Rivals is like a pretty tough category because you tend to lock in really hard on the game. But let's give them a chance. I like to make new friends. Sui's also live and playing WoW though. And we're playing WoW next week. Ooh. Okay. We're gonna do Big Baby! Thank you for gifting the subs. That was so nice. What about the Tabby? What about the VZ? Dude, that's so hype. We had ads! Oh, jeez. Okay, well... Alright, guys. Panda or Sui? Do you guys want to raid into Rivals or you guys want to raid into WoW? Those are the two options. Oh my god. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. That's crazy. Thank you. Rivals? Yeah, I know that's your vote. Sui, Panda. So we're getting a... We're not allowed to start a hype train. We're not allowed to start a hype train. That's banned. That's bannable. Oh, you got outvoted? Okay, we had 2 Sui votes, 2 Panda votes. We'll get Panda. Stop telling me to raid Jinx! Alright, we're raiding Panda this time. And next time we'll get Sui, alright guys? We're raiding Panda. Panda was recommended first, and we're definitely gonna get Sui another time because we hang out with Sui a lot. We love hanging out with Sui. Then this time we're gonna raid Panda, new friend. Everybody please be hyped whenever we meet someone new. You know, they don't know us yet, so you gotta be extra polite. And also, Rivals is a tough game to stream. Like I said, you have to focus kind of hard. So let me go ahead. Night screen, nobody can raid in. Nobody can raid me if I'm in my night screen. Huzzah! New friend, but like completely new person. Well, that's the first step to a new friend, isn't it, Green? That's the first step to a new friend, it's meeting a new person. Good night, see you guys tomorrow.